What up, family? Grand rising to everybody. Great awakening to everyone. There's a war going on outside this motherfucker. We fighting for our spirit and our mind. It's a war. You already know what it is, man. It's your boy Get Ink the Big Unk, better known to this YouTube family as Huey P. Nuisance. And I'm just coming to drop a little gem of y'all, give y'all some vibration so y'all can get y'all awakening started in the right way. All right? Much love to everybody who gonna come in and share this energy and witness this connect this collective conscious wave. All right. So if you are bear witness to this truth, more power to you. Much love. You are the power to be. Let's go.
Fucking war in the world going on. Fight for respect. Fight for our spirit and our mind. Our spirit and our mind. So I can't fight for spirit and our mind. It's a war. It's a war going on that side. I ain't fight for spirit and our mind. It's a war. It's a war going on that side. I ain't fight for spirit and our mind. It's a war. It's a war going on that side. I ain't fight for spirit and our mind. It's a war. It's a war going on that side. I ain't fight for spirit and our mind. It's a war. It's a war going on that side. I ain't fight for spirit and our mind. It's a war. It's a war going on that side. I ain't fight for spirit and our mind. It's a war. It's a war going on that side. I ain't fight for spirit and our mind. It's a war. Fucking nigga now. Who the fuck up there? Line on job. The line I Rastafari. On money, the money, put the money upon money. The man that cast the mind. The whole life is filled with cash. Brought upon land. The war locked upon the jersey. Twist my blood, my brazen. I'm dead man. Fucking around like a dead man. Go be with some off with your head man. Then this is dark side of red man. I'm in hell, I'm in hell. Nothing but gas smoke. I ain't the war in your past. I am a motherfucking gangster. And I want all smoke. That's it. I'm people feel people from Mango. And then we got to in the finally. Said it was not smoke cigarillos. Ready, I guess like the Jessica. That's what we call them vegetables. That's what y'all can invest me, dog. If you get that nigga, won't let us go. If you don't know that it's war. It's a war on that side. We fight for our spirit and our mind. It's a war. It's a war going on that side. We fight for our spirit and our mind. It's a war. It's a war going on that side. We fight for our spirit and our mind. It's a war. It's a war going on that side. We fight for our spirit and our mind. It's a war. It's a war going on that side. We fight for our spirit and our mind. It's a war. It's a war going on that side. We fight for our spirit and our mind. It's a war. It's a war going on that side. We fight for our spirit and our mind. It's a war. It's a war going on that side. We fight for our spirit and our mind. It's a war. It's a war going on that side. We fight for our spirit and our mind. It's a war. It's a war going on outside and the weak men might just knock at your door. It's a war going on in the public schools and the local grocery store. There's a war going on right in front of your face and you better not try to ignore it. Really, it's a war going on. Really, it's a war going on. Really, it's a war. Really, it's a war going on. Really, it's a war going on. Really, it's a war. We need some war guns now. We need some war guns now. Give me some war. Give me some more guns now. Fire. Violent or Irish. White race. I'm sorry, spirit in the mind is a war. Sorry, spirit in the mind is a war. It's a war going on. Spirit in the mind is a war. Don't ask your fucking mouth. Yeah, man. Okay. Enough of that. Now let's get to the real shit. What's going on? Shout out to the God, Sir Drop.
What's goody?
What's goody, God? Peace with you, family. Peace. What's good?
Shit, chilling, man. Chilling. Had a long night. Hey, look, man. I end up getting off the panel, right, and continued the fuckery all with my girl and shit. Get to arguing with her and shit. Listen, I wake up the next day Ain't even know I was arguing or nothing, man. She woke up like, motherfucker, you was tripping. You knocked everything off the table and shit. I'm like, damn, bro, I gotta chill out with that drinking like that, bro. It's not cool. It's becoming it's becoming unhealthy mentally, man. It's starting
Yeah, you be able to control that motherfucker. Don't let it control you. You said no, Huey. We're from all women.
to. Well, but no, I do want to land that point now that I'm sober. What I was saying was all women, right? It was all women on the thing was gender wars. Like they somehow had a man, right? When they had the man with the ovaries and shit hanging out, they like, what the fuck is this? You understand what I'm saying? And I believe that's how man came through the stardust. You know what I'm saying? Really from somewhere else and entered into the womb of a woman, and then we fucked the world up. That's just how I look at it. I look at it
So
like
where did the women come from? Did the women come from Stardust first?
I don't know. I don't know. I think
This is what I've been trying to ask you. Like I could have never build with it because you wouldn't let me build. I ain't trying to ask the question. Like, okay, if it was women here first, and they was living, and then out the blue, a man came out of Stardust. Not even a man, just another being with his ovaries on the outside of his body, on the outside of his skin. And so they wonder, they say, what the fuck was this? And this is what man came from. My question was it one or was it all the men at one time? Was it just all the women just was all of a sudden pregnant with men, or was it just one man?
no. I think it was a gradual thing. They just started having men, and they ain't understand why they was having men.
So then they didn't understand how they was having man. How did man become a part how did man's part become where they the ones who had to give the seed through to the egg? How did that transfer?
Yeah, that's where you get the intelligence and all the shit we got now. Once the
No, what I'm
man,
saying is they was already creating life. Life was already here existing without man. So when man came around, they didn't need man to procreate. You feel me? So how did they know to utilize the phallus to go in so they can get the egg out, the sperm out for their egg? How was that transpire? How did that transpire?
the motherfuckers dick got hard.
No, they
Female
wouldn't know.
got when he
They wouldn't know what a
look.
hard on was if they never was around a man. They wouldn't have been like, damn, his ovaries is sticking up. Let me kiss that. You know what I'm saying? Like, let me do something. Let me put that inside of me. That shit look like that shit should go inside of me, girl. Like, you feel me? Like,
Right,
if
but
and then not only that, you gotta realize what you saying, bro. If it was all women here, then that man came from Stardust. He came from a place where it was all men. So what was they
no,
doing with
you
him?
see, you taking the stardust. What I'm taking is the energy of the light from the star. Is how not an actual man flew in from stardust and landed on the planet. No, the rays from the stars actually manipulated the structure of a woman to start having men. I think we was sent here through light. That's what I'm saying. I'm not saying like an alien came to Earth
Okay,
and
so
started.
when their structure was changed, because you're saying that the alignment of the sky changed the molecular structure of the body that was given life, where the life can now give life to a unknown thing, an unknown being, right?
Right.
And then this unknown being is the new way that life is the way to go. Now all women know that they gotta have a man now because they had this new thing come out. So was the first woman who had, you know what I mean?
Like what would make them even know they would have to have sex with the man and even have a baby if they was already procreating without a man?
facts.
But yeah, that might debunk my whole argument.
And what I was trying to debunk it with the fact that if it was all women here, then he came from Stardust and he was a man. It had to be all men there. That's another part that because if it's all women here and he just came out the blue, he had to come from somewhere.
No, you making the start. You making it into a human, like a man as a human. When I say
No, what
stardust,
I'm saying
I'm
is
saying masculine
Stardust.
energy.
Well, if the Stardust, yeah, it did change it into it because what it did is it altered his the way that his body was, or the way that the woman was, because the womb was no longer on the inside. The ovaries fell.
You have heard the saying that men come from Mars and women come from Venus, right?
Yeah,
They're not talking about living on Venus and Mars. They're talking about the energy that comes from the star of Mars and the energy that comes from the Venus star. You see what I'm saying? They're not talking about people actually living there and they got on a big spaceship and made it to Earth. You see what I'm saying? But the reason why I'm only 50% on what I'm saying is if that was the case, women will start having a whole nother thing by now. That ain't a man or a woman. They'll start having, you see what I'm saying? So my theory's still kind of far fetched, but I believe it's the Adam and Eve story in reverse. I believe uh, uh, Adam came from the
exactly,
womb of
exactly, bro.
Eve.
That's exactly what it sounded like to me. It sounded like you took out of the instead of putting it in Jesus form, you took it and put it in the woman form.
Yeah, exactly. But you know, I also was, I forget what it's called, but they saying women used to have babies without having sex. That's where you get the Virgin Mary from. Now they they had they had something in their body where they can produce this fucking. Well, put it like this: ants do it now. Like ants clone themselves. They use some type of brush and shit, and the female actually lay pieces of of her body in this type of brush, and then it had like 7, 8 ants that's clones to her. So what a woman used to could do that, but then once they started eating meat, this, that, and the third, it fucked up one of their chakras or whatever you would call it, to where they couldn't do it no more. You know what I'm saying? They can still, like, if you tell a woman she pregnant and she believe you, her stomach and everything will get big. Her milk, her titties will start producing milk, but she won't be pregnant. Won't be no baby in her stomach or nothing. It's like something with the mind where the
Yeah, that's
with a
what my
woman's
mind.
but
I can agree with that to the point. I can agree with that to an extent. But at the end of the day, right now, right? If your girl came in the house and you know you ain't hit that ass in the last goddamn, you know you ain't fucked in a month or 2 months, right? And she come in the house talking about she pregnant, talking about she ain't had no sex, she got pregnant out of immaculate conception. Man, you gonna beat that whole head in. Let my girl come in and talk about she pregnant and I know I ain't been fucking. Bitch, oh, who you been fucking? It ain't no goddamn stardust. You done got pregnant because the alignment of the stars done lined up. No, you done lined your ass up with some nigga's rod. That's what done align. Your pussy hole done align rod. And y'all was making good shit. The shit had your head up in the sky so fucking high. You thought you was up in you thought you was in the clouds. That it was immaculate conception. Cause you can't believe that you had got fucked good by somebody that who wasn't your husband. So you gotta tell this nigga something. Cause you going back and fuck again.
hell yeah, I do believe she was lying. Just imagine your girl, right? You ain't had sex with her never, right? She wind up pregnant and be like, this baby from God. He'll be like, man, you don't get your ass on my
And,
motherfucking
and
life.
she
Who
been
you been
telling you, she been telling you the whole time. She been telling you the whole time. You been with her for fucking 4 years, and y'all waiting to get married because she trying to save herself. But this bitch just pop up pregnant.
But now look, reason why she told the lie is that goddamn baby came out black because she would have just told him, this your baby. So once the white lady had the black baby, like, oh, I gotta say something. Because goddamn it, it's sort of like today, if a white couple and then she pop out that mixed baby, oh, all bets are off. Sort of like me, myself, and Irene. All bets off. This baby from who? Who you been fucking? You know
You
what I'm
going
saying?
out, drop.
I said just like me, myself, and Irene or whatever.
Drop,
Once
you
she
going in
put,
and out.
can you hear me now?
You got to say all whatever you was saying. You was all the
Say
way
it
out. I
all
couldn't hear
over.
you.
Can you hear me now? Yo, you can't.
Drop.
Can you hear me
You
now?
going in and out for some reason. I don't know. Yeah, yeah. There you go.
Oh yeah, it's these raggedy headphones. But once she popped out
Nah,
that black baby,
you keep breaking up. I don't know if it's your headphones, bro. You keep breaking up.
no, I'm talking straight through my phone. It must be the connection. I'm gonna give it a second.
Yeah,
Hold
all
on.
our signals fucking up.
Yeah, the game guy don't want me to get that out. But once she popped that black baby out, we got a problem. You understand? So only thing she could say was, it came from God. You understand? Because she can't say it's his baby because the baby black and he white. So like, what the fuck is this?
That's why she lied. She lied. The snake told that bitch how to lie and said, blame that shit on God. While I'm in here fucking you, blame it on the nigga he ain't never seen before. Because he been listening to his higher self. He gonna think that it's outside of him. Well, God said it's okay, shit. She can go and fuck. You know what I mean? She ain't mine. She was made here for the world.
Uh, uh,
Bitch, you
and
out
then
fucking.
that was
You out fucking some snake. You up on, see the snake, you know what the snake is? The snake is like a nigga goddamn, right? A nigga just meet your girl, right? And your girl say, I got a husband, and he like, shit, I don't care. Can we be friends? If that nigga fall off, I can be there for you. And that nigga want to linger around, and he just start talking to her. Oh, that nigga ain't no good. That nigga ain't this, that, and the third. He start shooting game. He a snake. You feel me? He trying to tell her I love you and feel good all about you and shit. That nigga ain't no good. He a snake. He trying to throw shade in your game. That's how
exactly.
that
So
bitch was got.
hey,
That's how he put his weight into them legs. You feel me? He had her believing, yeah, he right. He ain't taking care of me. You can get some. You love me. I can cry on your shoulder. Then the nigga said, bitch, you ain't shit. I know if you cheated on that nigga, you gonna cheat on me. Your ass a curse, bitch. You ain't shit.
you said the snake was that penis.
She was talking to that pipe. She was talking to that motherfucker face to face. He told her, look, man, put your face down here and talk to my head. Don't
And,
look me in my face, bitch. In my face down here. Face me off. You
and
feel
then,
me?
What that
And
monster?
that's what happened.
hey, and then when Adam bit that apple, he ate that twat.
He ate that twat. He ate that twat and he was hypnotized by her. He like, man, fuck it, man. You know what I'm saying? How I'm gonna taste something this good and I ain't gonna share it with you. You feel me? That's how Cain and Abel was banging goddamn Eve ass.
Look, if you
And
ask
they
the
fell out.
ancient, I mean,
Because who killed who? Did Cain kill Abel?
Yeah, cocaine killed the Abel. Yeah.
Okay, Abel was Abel. He's like, man, you can't do nothing. Cain was like, man, what I ain't worth shit. She sleeping with me, you, the snake. She sleeping with every fucking body out here.
She was the
That
only
ain't
woman
no
on Earth,
good.
dog.
you said she
And
was the
Adam
only
was like,
woman
he
on
fell in
earth.
love with her. Adam wanted to
Let them
marry her, where the marriage came from. You feel me?
Yeah.
What up, Nikki C? The goddess. What up, actually Zoe? Flat Earth Josh. What's up, family?
What's up with it? What's up with the found?
What's up, Quick?
Yeah.
What's up with you, family?
What's going on, Drop? Huey, what's going on with y'all?
Oh man, slow
Early
motion, man.
on.
The
Yeah, I
early
got
Yeah,
bird
me.
get the
early
worm.
waking back in.
Yeah, I'm
The
about to
early
start
bird get that
myself.
worm.
Hell yeah, the early bird get the worm.
Mm-hmm. Get that waking back in too.
Hey man, what
Hey,
a
just
book.
think. Hey, think about a snake, right? It's limp, right? That motherfucker just lay around and he limp like your limp noodle, right? But when that motherfucker get goddamn, he ready to attack and strike, that motherfucker stand up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, yeah. And what
And
come out his teeth?
look,
But look what
Moses
come out
had the
his teeth
staff.
though.
Yeah.
And look, but like a cobra, it spit the shit out the teeth too. with the same analogy.
Yep. Yep. And you said Moses had the staff, right? He was walking around with the staff. He had all the broads on his wood.
Boy walking around 15 inches, like, what's good? What's good with the people?
That's good.
And the Pharaoh
Follow
was
me.
mad. Like, the Pharaoh was mad. They was like, all these fucking women out here loving this fucking peasant. All the queens, everybody just looking up to him. He's just a fucking peasant.
Hey, look, let me drop this sidebar, bro. Now, just 2 days ago, this motherfucker had a dick transplant. Now listen, the motherfucker died, right? They took the penis off a man and put it on another man by putting a stomach muscle inside the other penis. So now motherfuckers can even donate their fucking penis, bro. You can literally get a new fucking penis, bro. These motherfuckers is, hell yeah, look that shit up. It's insane. These motherfuckers taking shit to the next level now.
Yeah, you know they can get there and give you new booty, they give you a new dick, they give you new everything, boy.
And that motherfucker actually work. A dead man's dick that actually work on you. That's crazy.
Yeah, all you do is connect the wires, dog.
Damn.
Connect the blood vessels, nigga. You in there?
Yeah, they use the stomach muscle though. They take a muscle out your stomach. That's crazy, bro. And they keep it, and they like to keep that shit like under wraps. That should be world news. But no, you gotta literally find this shit out. You know what I'm saying? Shit crazy. But yeah, back to the goddamn staff holders. You leaving 3 tracks in the goddamn sand, man. You a god back in those days.
I got something I just found. Last night someone had showed us this art piece. You able to screen share it, Huey?
Hey, let me just real quick. That's why he said the ride and the staff, they comfort me. Remember that?
Hey, he split that goddamn seat. He split the motion.
You able to screen share it, Huey?
Nah, Huey can't screen share. Can you screen
I
share,
can.
Huey?
Yes, sir. What you want me to pull up, Josh?
Matthew, Matthew.
Yeah, Matthew.
Barney, Barney. I die daily.
I die? Like he die?
I die daily. Yep.
All right.
Don't pull it up on the screen till you see what it is before you just go to images on Google and search that. And you're going to see the crazy.
What? Say it again.
Barney. Barney.
Barney.
I die daily. I die daily. Hey, I'll be right back. I'm about to make a call.
It should be a picture of what looked like an operating room with Masonic gentlemen standing behind another gentleman laying on a medical.
It say Matt Willen. It didn't. Oh, let me see.
I'm gonna find the link. I'm gonna put it in the Google thing.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Man, you say what he's having? What they trying to have him have babies?
No. The picture. If it's the picture I'm talking about, there ain't no way you can have a baby after that.
Oh, you saying this motherfucker? You talk about this is some Masonry shit. Say that again. Say what you said again.
Let me see if I can find the picture. This may not even be looking at the one.
You talk about all the men sitting behind him and the dude in the gurney with the fucking white thing on his dome. Yeah,
what's on his face?
It looked like a sheet. I can't really tell.
It's a sheet with the all-seeing eye on it.
Yeah, it's a sheet with the all-seeing eye on it. Yeah, I really can't tell what it is.
They castrated him. They castrated that man. Bro. and put a sun symbol where his genitals go. It's alleged. It's alleged that when you get real high up in there, you got to get castrated, and that's the only evidence we ever seen of that. People been talking about this for years, and that's the only evidence we've seen. And that's not a real picture. That's a art. That's a work of art.
Wow, that's
crazy.
Deep.
That's crazy. Or it might be when the motherfucker break the oath.
I got to pull this shit up.
You hear me?
I got to screen share this. You say what now?
I said it might be when you break an oath or something, bro.
Now, when you break the oath, according to them, allegedly you get eviscerated, which means your throat slit and your bowels removed. You know, your stomach cut so your bowels fall out and your throat slit. But I don't know if that's even true. That might be old day shit. The thing is, I done found higher shit. See, we thought that Shriners was the highest, and Shriners ain't even that high. Once you become a very high ranking Shriner, you can be initiated into the royal, what's it called? The Royal Order of Jesters. You know, like the ha-ha jester. Well, in their initiation rite, it plainly says, I'll quote it. I'll find the quote. But it plainly says we live in an actor-based reality. Everyone is wearing masks. It's all fake. Let me find it where I send it to Elihu. I'll read it.
Y'all looking at this shit?
He said,
what we be saying all the time? We on set.
He said,
we on
for
set.
For now shall let you peep behind the scenes. Though all the world is a stage, still all you know, you did not come to see a puppet show. This is rehearsal time. The actors, they are not themselves, but parts they play. Their motleys on, their faces smudged with paint. That's just a little clip. That's just a little piece from their initiation ritual.
Wow. That shit deep.
I've been on a big thing finding all the initiation rituals. I got all the Order of the Eastern Star, all the Daughters of the Nile. I got all the initiation rituals for all the sects of Masonry. All of them.
Wow, bro.
But like I said, that picture you're showing is not a real, it's not an actual picture. It's an art piece. If you look at the person's other art that he does, he only does art that's real nasty and like vulgar and grotesque. So like it was just a shocking art piece. I don't know what the purpose of him using the Masons in it for or whatever, but like I said, it's been alleged that that's what they do at the high ranking, you know, the high ranking rituals is a castration ritual. The beginning ritual is a death and rebirth ritual. You know, you die and then become reborn as a Mason, but you don't really die. It's just a fake death. You go in a coffin, everybody pretends like you're dead, and then they pick you up out of the coffin. Illustrious tell you. Illustrious won't tell you, but he could tell you.
Man, so basically the rituals and shit they perform to get in these lodges is insane, basically.
That's crazy.
I heard they gotta swap spit and all that shit. I heard they gotta like to get in some of these fraternities or whatever.
Man,
like,
you saw that video drop. Go on and tell. I know that's what you about to tell him about that video, the vegan warrior. Go on and finish telling him. Excuse me for cutting it.
Oh no, I didn't see the video. Somebody told me. I'm just regurgitating what they said. But they have all like I have spit in my mouth or something they put in their mouth, and I gotta pass it to you through my mouth. And they pass the shit all the way around and shit.
All right, picture 10 men laying on their backs. All men laying in a line on their back. A man comes up to the first man, cracks an egg in his mouth, and then they roll over and drool it into each other's mouth all the way down the line. The last one got to drink it.
Yeah, that's the alphas, bro.
And what's the purpose of that?
That's the alphas. That's the tone of alphas, bro.
The purpose of that is to humiliate you and get secrets on you so you won't share no secrets. but it's a twofold thing. It works to make you keep secrets and to know that you'll do damn near anything to be accepted.
And that now that you say that, to get in them fraternities before they even get to that part, they be doing some crazy shit to get initiated in.
Oh yeah, it works up. It works itself up to that shit. It works itself up. You know, it starts out, you know, just getting spankings and weird shit, and then it works itself up to all kind of weird shit.
And look, they'll sacrifice you, bro, and then just say you died from hazing. And
from
really,
hazing, yep.
Yeah, but they really killing your ass for real, and they knew they was gonna kill one of them motherfuckers. And they'd just be like, yeah, hazing is getting out of control. Nah, they know what they was doing. They know it was a possibility that you might not make it. You know what I mean?
But that's how you know, like, the shit is connected, like, cause they prepping you for the next step type shit. You know what I'm saying? With the little hazing and shit, getting ready. You know what I'm saying, for the Masons or whatever.
Damn, that's deep as fuck.
So you ready for the next step? When they say climbing up that ladder.
You still want to be a Mason, Huey?
I am a Mason.
Oh, so you did the little rituals and shit.
That nigga got this shit up there sideways.
I never did nothing. And if I did, I would tell you, because I'm that real. You feel me? What I'm telling you, that I'm a Mason, I build. You feel me? I'm the true meaning of what I am. You feel me? It's like what I'm not. That's what a motherfucker be like. What are you? Or you want to be? I'm not a wannabe. This a difference with a nigga who's a wannabe. Like, you nigga want to be a gangster. You nigga want to be a fucking thug. Niggas want to be God. Niggas want to be a God. I don't see nigga was saying all day yesterday that you can't be the creator. You can't be the one. Niggas still believe in outside of themselves. I listen to the verbiage of the so-called awakening. No. Only the shoe gonna foot the foot that they need to wear it. So when this shit, with the shit that I touch, I be touching niggas touch. That's why everybody be like, man, we can't go where Huey at. Huey too. We see where you at, Huey. We ain't there yet. Like, we see where you at, Huey. You on that, Huey. But don't want it. I swear, bro. I swear, I keep saying it. I know motherfucker listening. I know a motherfucker watching our stream, bro, and don't come in here and kick it and be in here chatting. I don't see you up in here. Why not?
Hey, what's crazy is
if you fuck with me like I fuck with you, right? Drop. When you drop, even if I don't be when you live, if you go live, I'm gonna be there. You feel me? But if you drop a video, I'm watching, I'm sharing. You feel what I'm saying? If Shine there, I'm there. If Root Words there, I'm there. I ain't got, even if I don't do nothing but say what's up, and I don't say nothing else in the chat to let y'all know that I'm there, though. I'm watching, bro. I might be doing some shit, moving, listening, can't even chat, but I say what's up to the chat to let you know that I came through. You feel me? Nigga, don't fuck with you like that. It's like fucking with you with a long handle spoon. I want to see where you at, because I want to steal from you.
Yeah, some people think they bigger than you, right? So like if they channel 100,000, right, and then they come in your thing, it's beneath them to chat. They you don't never see them chat in nobody shit. They feel they bigger than that, and it's sort of like it's disgusting to me. Not disgusting, but it's some corny shit. It's sort of like somebody think they bigger than you. They won't come in your house because they got a match. They won't, yeah. But they gotta
because
come
now
get the knowledge. And last sentence, they gotta come get the knowledge, but they know how to articulate it way better. So they'll get the PowerPoints and then make a whole seminar on the shit and say it all eloquently, dope and everything. Be like, man, you was just a Huey thing.
I can say it a week ago.
Yeah, you was just watching Huey and they're gonna just re-say it better.
The fuck?
I be
I
saying
be
that all
saying
the
that shit
time.
all the time.
Shit, I'll
This
say
is
some
man,
shit.
niggas just now coming along. Nigga be talking about nigga wanna. I was trying to get on the live. I be trying to call in. Nah, do a live. I said go do let me get on that motherfucker because ain't no black. I refuted anybody that the black woman was God. Ain't no where the black woman at.
And no, black
Where
woman
the
ain't
white
no
man
God.
at? Where the white
I
man?
could say I could say the black woman, and I could say the woman, not black woman. I could say the woman is heaven. That's where you
Yeah,
created at. You don't know. Only thing we
yeah,
know
Nick.
is we were created inside of a woman. But to call her God, then you gotta call me God. I came from her, right? So we all gods. If that's the case, you understand? So a woman can't just be
And you can't
God.
forget that your boss is God, because without that, and you know
A
that's a
woman
fact.
is
That's
the
what they trying to do.
personification
They trying
of
to
the
give,
creator.
they trying to give us either or. And what you was doing, this is why I was trying to say this the other, earlier with you when you were saying this last night. What you doing is making us have to choose between what we are. We at 0 point and we controlling our positive and our negative, bro. We in control. We like our parents think we was controlling them, but they did everything they needed to do for us to be able to. She made sure that we ate. They made look. We didn't have to do nothing. We was telling them when we was hungry. Look, man, I need to eat. You feel me? We
Yeah,
been operating shit because the shit we put here, it was all here for us. Our conscience is what we are operating in. Our time was created in before us, and motherfuckers just jumped in between our control mechanism and start controlling the avatar. It's like they seen the car and start steering that motherfucker before you was able to even maneuver it. You would just ride in the back seat like a chauffeur and shit. You didn't even know how to maneuver that motherfucker. You didn't know how to turn the wheel, but you was still pushing your wheel.
yeah. And that motherfucker polite gonna say that shit was so dope. He was like, dude was like, you can't make nothing out of thin air. You know, he talking about how the creator made the trees, this, that, and the third. And polite was like, no, the black woman can. She produced milk for her fucking baby. And when he said that, I was like, damn, he right. That motherfucking black woman made food, bro. They
We
can make
all
food.
create out of thin air. We was created out of thin air. Look, they create money out of thin air. They charge us for fucking money out of thin air. They create a form of currency out of three.
That's the thought, bro.
The thought is in thin air.
That's the
The
ether. They
thin
say
air is
thin air.
the
So
breath
it's the
that we
ether, nigga.
breathing.
That's the
The
thought,
thin
man.
air is the air that we breathing. The thin air. You know what I'm saying? Shit, how you not gonna create out of that? You walking. These words was created out of thin air.
That's what I'm saying.
Your
That's
time
fact.
is created out of thin air.
That's facts,
Light is
man.
created out of thin air.
So what you think would happen, man, if everybody woke up to their highest consciousness? What would the weather do? I think the tides would go
Well,
crazy. I think you would earthquakes. I think it'd be supremely hot. I think that's what the global warming is. People waking up. You know what I'm
Hey
saying? You know
man,
how a
it's gonna
bunch of
be
niggas get
a
together and they get hot. What you say?
It's gonna
hey,
be
hey,
exactly what you're feeling right now. It's gonna be a mixture of things, right? Because the conscious is just a wave. You feel me? So when the current is flowing, a flow of energy gonna bring a breeze. You feel me? And that breeze gonna carry. It's like a ripple effect. Then that breeze gonna turn into another type of current. You feel me? And then it's gonna turn into air. That heat gonna turn into moisture. It's like sweat. When your body heat up, what do? It heats up. Your car heat up what? The water won't come out. It's the same thing with your body. The same thing with the earth. When the earth heat up, the water want to come out and explode so it can come down. You feel me? This is what hurricanes and tidal waves, because that shit go down and up. Water, it's the same thing like we grow. Heat go up and down. They say heat go up, but heat go down. Heat go up and down. Air go everywhere. You feel me? Everything is everything because it's all inside of you, and they not telling you that. See, we have so much more control over the weather. Like it's so hot right now because we so hot. Like motherfucker know, like in this time right now, we gonna burn this bitch up at the end of the day because our temperament is hot. This is what our temperature is about. Feel me? Our temperament. and there's only so much shit that we can withstand before we explode our top, because our body is heating up from all of this shit, that's all of the combustion and all of the energy that is flowing from within us, and this shit is contained. So if all this energy is flowing through you in your body, just like when you cold, you see that air come out, and that shit look like hot air. Steam is hot. When it's cold, that shit look hot.
That's called that breath.
Shit is everything, man. It's all in you, my nigga, and everything, bro. You bring your mama, your daddy, your lineage, me, everything in. Most people can't fathom that it all started with you. You feel me? And then it started with me, and then it started with you. It started with this, but it all started with you, and it's gonna end with you, because you are the world. That's why Michael Jackson said, "We are the world, we are the children." Look, literally, people can't fathom to grab that thought that we are the world.
Hey man, what's crazy? I did this shit like 2 days ago. This some real talk. I gotta have a record for astral projection. Look what I do. My motherfucking rib was fucked up, right? I'm asleep, bro. I'm dreaming that I'm fucking working on my rib, bro. I'm working on my own body. Why when I wake up the next day, that shit ain't hurt no more? It's kind of scary. I'm like, whoa, hold on, my rib. I mean, no medicine, no nothing. It was hurting like a motherfucker for
Hey,
4-5 days. I went to sleep,
hey,
had this
drop.
scared dream. Go ahead.
You on achieve manifestation, dog.
No, this real talk, though. It's real talk.
Yeah,
It's like
that's
I
what I'm
was
saying.
sending
Real talk.
orbs. Look, in the dream, I'm putting my hands on my ribs and I'm sending like orbs through my fingers, like electric shocks through my finger on a spot where the rib was hurting at. And I woke up the next day and I'm thinking about the dream. And I'm like, damn, my motherfucking rib don't hurt. First, I'm like, my rib don't hurt. And then I reflected on the dream. Like, damn, that's what I was dreaming about. Because I try to remember all my dreams when I wake up, see what the hell going on in the other world and shit. But this one, I was just working on myself, and I could see myself working on myself. It ain't like my ribs was showing. It ain't like my body was showing. I had on clothes and everything, and I was just touching my motherfucking rib, and I was sending these shots. You know what I'm saying? You know how like you would have a bruise or something, you would rub it to make it stop hurting. Crazy as fuck.
Mhm.
Did you know spit is like the best form of medicine? That's why as a kid, when like you cut something or something, you would put your finger in your mouth, suck it. Naturally, that's the best medicine. It's the spit
That's
from your
why
fucking
dogs lick
mouth.
the wounds, man.
Hell yeah.
Your
They
pressure
never
points
tell us
too,
that
bro.
shit. And
Your
tears
pressure
ain't
point.
water. Oh, pressure point.
Yeah.
Nah, I could still feel my rib a little bit though, but it's way better. But you know, tears ain't water. They your body
What are
think
they?
that.
They plasma.
I don't know what it is. They don't know what it is. It's not water though. It's feelings,
Plasma.
literally feelings coming out of your body. You know what I'm saying? That's why you would cry or whatever.
It's
It'll be
plasma.
plasma.
It's the immortal water. That's why they don't know what it is. It is the ether. It's the same thing that's out in front of you. It's the same thing that you see in front of you. You feel what I'm saying? Like you can't
That's what
see
they
in front of
mean
you.
by
Like
Moses split the, like Bro Sanchez was saying, Moses split the sea, but nose split the two eyeballs that you see out of. And then
Yeah.
what
he got.
the bridge of the
Listen,
nose
man.
look like? A
Hey,
pyramid.
hey,
Bro
I
said.
said that originally, nigga.
Bro said that.
Who
J.
said
Ma
that?
said that shit on him.
I said that shit originally, nigga.
Oh, you the originator? I told you they be watching, bro.
Man. That shit
They be
crazy.
watching, bro. It's cool though. I know I
Bro
take.
said that shit on him. Like bro
And then
said
like the
that. Bro
next, it was
said
like the next day, bro. I was like, what the fuck? Like,
Hey, that's cool though. He allowed to, cause I get a lot of shit from that motherfucker.
yeah, exactly. It's cool as fuck. I don't give a damn. It's all good.
Thing
Cause like
is,
I said,
type
bro,
in,
bro put me on a
type
lot
in
of
the
shit.
chat. What's good, everybody?
hey, listen though. Hold on, man. Listen, y'all gotta realize thought travel fast.
Yes, yes. We were
Thought
talking about that shit.
travel
Traveling
faster
to
than the speed of light.
mm-hmm.
So if you thinking it, let alone you speaking it, let alone you speaking it out, You had to think what you speak, unless motherfuckers just be speaking and don't think before they speak. You feel me? You know what I mean? Like, motherfucker think it. That motherfucker, it's a ping pong effect. Like Dre was saying last night. It's a ping pong effect. It's an up and down, out and in. It's a swirl effect.
Yep.
Think because if you allow yourself to listen and connect into it, everything that you hear gonna be equating to you once you really know it. Like everything y'all say, I thought.
If an idea is out there, it's in the ether. That's it. That's connected.
Look, when she said the pre-mortal waters, I be telling y'all about the pre, right? I always tell y'all that because I'm pre, right? That's who I am. Like, remember I was just telling you about my boss man, right, bro? The other day, right?
Mm-hmm.
When I went back to that motherfucker, he ain't called me my motherfucking name no more. He called me by my fucking government no more.
Yeah.
You feel me? I told you what happened. It went out in the ether. He was watching this show for one. I know he was watching. I know he probably watching.
Yeah.
Because my show is show that is. This shit, look, bro, I've been going on for so long. It's like the longest running show. It's like this motherfucker is history. Nigga, I've been on TV since I was born. I've been television since I was born.
Yeah.
And I was born at the beginning of time. And I will be here at the end. That's why the first will be last. We did it all in the beginning. That's why you did it. And we keep talking about they did it. No, we did it.
That's the chord. That's the record. That's the
like I be trying to tell people, like they be like, yeah, the ancestors such and such and such. The ancestors ain't went nowhere. We is the fucking ancestors. If you believe in reincarnation, they never died. It's just an older you, an older version of you. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
You is if Moses was real. Yeah. If Moses was real.
Shout out to TY, man. Y'all come on up on the panel, man, and express y'all sentiments, man. What it do, Sean Becker?
I see Sean been tapping in too. What's up, Sean?
Start doing the fucking. We need to. I told you, bro. We need to start picking a day, man, or something, bro, or an awakening that we gonna do something, bro, and we just do goddamn the Sir Drop and Huey joint, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Hell yeah, we can do it. Hold on 1 second.
Cause both of y'all can go live at the same time.
We can time and we can pull that, bro. You feel me? And motherfuckers will fuck with us. Oh shit, Drop and Huey together on the joint. They doing the live joint, and we pick a topic and we just go in. We talk about whatever we want to talk about, man. And shit, we was doing some free thinking and smoking and drinking. You feel me?
All this shit.
The inking. Lincoln. The big inking. The big unking. Give inking. You know? We give inking. The big unking. You know? Science, man. How you doing, Abka? All right, for sure, boy. That boy T.Y. Shout out to that boy out there traveling on that word on road, man. Be safe out there, God. Travel light. You already know. My boy, shout out to Antoine, man. He came through and dropped some gems on there, man. One of my bros from down here, shit. He came through and dropped some gems last night on the stream last night. If y'all ain't check that out, man, that was a powerful stream last night. That was powerful. Was that our last night? You never know. Could that have been our last night? What was the last night? When is the last breath? When is the last step? When is your final death?
The last one you took. It's a death and rebirth, man. All in the blink. That's the blink, the
All within
zero
the
and the
blink
one.
of an eye.
Open eye, close eye. That's the life and the death.
That was the rebirth and the restart.
Yeah, just that quick.
That's the power in the true art. And you gotta only way you gotta do that is control your art. Your art. You know, your heart. Your heart and your art. You know what I mean?
Oh, that deep
Yeah.
as fuck, bro. So that means basically life and death is what literally powers the earth.
Yes.
The transition of in and out, death and life is what
Yeah. Say it again.
the transition in and out. That's the that's what
The
literally
O and the
powers.
one. That,
Yeah,
that's
that's
what
it.
the O and the one is.
Yeah,
That's
fact.
the operation of creation.
Mm,
That's sex.
mm-hmm.
This is
That's
what
it.
sex magic is about.
You doing it right now, boy. Keeping us living.
That's what sex magic is all about. The in and out. Yes. Got the
That
young
shit.
guy Envy coming up. What up, Envy?
That shit deep as fuck.
Make
Yeah,
sure
I'm here.
your mic working, bro. Okay, cool. Your
Yeah,
mic working. What's up, family? What's up? What you got?
ain't nothing, man. What y'all getting into?
Us
Shit.
and you.
Hmm.
We're gonna get into you and me and
Okay.
I, us and we and energy and me. And you know what I'm saying? The three, the trilogy point. Because it all go back to 0 point. 0 point control the trilogy.
Okay.
If you know you 0 point, that motherfucker's a point to be at because you control your positive and your negatives.
That's the triple threat.
You can really channel how far negative or positive you want to go in the RAM. Like you all in this matrix. It's a mental matrix, and it's a big game being played. You feel me? Jokes on you. Time is up. You feel me? Time is up. I'm a walking time bomb. I've been trying to tell people for the longest, bro. They implemented a bomb in me. You feel me? When I die, this whole motherfucker gonna blow the fuck up. And like when I be getting so frustrated sometimes, nigga, I be feeling that shit. I be wanting to release that energy out. You feel me? And I know I got control over it now where motherfucking my higher self knew that they did it to me. Goddamn, this is the reason why he gave me the power to be able to walk on this earth as me. You feel me? And for I be able to be my same self. And this shit happened a while back. This shit happened probably 22, 23 of y'all years so back when I first entered the world.
He said came back.
Some real fucking shit, man. I'm telling y'all, bro. I be trying to tell motherfucking niggas connected to this mindset right here, bro. You know, a schizophrenic, right? One who talk to themselves and have voices in their head. How many voices can one have in their head?
Infinite.
How many characters can you create when you knew that you had to have character for real? You feel me? You had so many characters, then nobody know which one was real or fake. This is how a great actor is, like Denzel Washington and shit like this. You don't know who the fuck he is. He liable to be who, and one of them motherfucking beings that he done channel.
Channel. That's fact. They gotta channel that energy. I was thinking about that shit the other day. Are they literally going to that dimension, channeling that actual character, to play their role? That's why they got the different channels or the different frequencies, the different dimensions. It's all the same.
Another tap in. A way to tap
They
in.
tapping into their frequency. They literally becoming that character or that,
And they letting that, the character is becoming them. They let their body be that. They let their body be a
go.
vessel where everything is able to enter.
There
Hmm.
you go.
Yeah, that's Methodist acting right there. Yep. Yeah, that's right.
And they literally telling you that shit is infinite possibilities, infinite characters out there. You just gotta tune into that channel.
Okay, boy, I swear I do, boy.
Mm.
Serious, boy. I be trying to tell the world some real shit because I know they watching. More motherfuckers is watching than 7 motherfuckers. Soon as if I hang up right now, it's gonna be 75 people watching or 185 views. Where the fuck they coming from?
Oh yeah,
I
I
know,
don't did it before, bro.
I know that mean that it's 150 billion. It's like 7 goddamn million people right now. They just only could put a 7 up there. So many people.
Bro, look, I don't got on 3 different devices on your live, bro, and it only went up like 1 number. I don't sit down and watch the shit. Good to see, you know what I'm saying?
Damn, Zo, my bad. I ain't see you actually. My bad, God. Peace, family.
Grand Rising, peace,
Grand Rising,
everything,
God.
love.
Grand Rising.
This is all is God, a game of dimensions.
Elaborate on it,
Okay.
brother. I know you have some things you want to elaborate on, man. I would love to let you go ahead. Go ahead, man. Have the floor, bro.
Yeah, just about since our last live stream, that wonderful live stream, and it's really just going into about creation. And actually, I have a link, actually 2 links in the chat about how a woman can actually self-impregnate. It's very rare, but it is possible. And you know, with all you know, I'm surprised you should know something about that.
Yeah,
I'm sure
everything
you.
is possible. I'm not saying that it's not nothing possible. I know that impossible is everything is possible. It's infinite possibilities about everything. But what I'm telling, like I'm saying, okay, great. It's a possibility that they can and they have a way to do so. But as we looking at, are we utilizing our eyes in reality now? You feel me? And if that was so, then the possibility to that is that we were able to do so as well.
Exactly. Because it's
You know
like
what
the
I'm
way
saying?
the program
Yeah,
we on and the way we eating and everything, we doing everything by their matrix design. So this is why a lot of things don't seem like it's possible anymore.
That's
fact.
fact.
Because if
That's
it
fact.
was a place where it was just women, then it was a place that it was just men. And this is the reason why. Is this the reason why this LBG shit is going on? And people think that this shit is cool because they tapping into another frequency that everybody don't see as regular, and they tapping into their inner selves, and they just being who they are.
But do you know that in the womb we all start off as female first,
We
and
start
then
off
Fact.
as everything. We done been everything. You feel me?
then
What happens?
the ovaries drop to become testicles, and then the clitoris grows into a penis.
That's the same thing Drop was saying. You feel what I'm saying? That we know that. You feel me? I'm saying, but at the end of it all,
So
right?
that's what he's trying to say. We all originate as female first, or darkness. It starts off as darkness, and it goes into the light, or it creates masculine, or it starts off as yin first, and then it goes into yang, and then there's
Are
yan.
you your
Yan is
mom?
beyond that.
Listen, check this out. Are you your mom?
Yes, I am an aspect. Yes, I am a part of my mom.
All right, great, cool. So we know that we are both of these aspects. You are your mom and your pops. So
Yes.
what wasn't you? See, I heard on Bro the other day they were saying like I want to come back and be a dolphin, or I want to come back and be this and be that. They don't realize that they are everything now.
Yes, in actuality. That's why I'm trying to introduce this thing about reality versus actuality. I see you avoid
That's the
using the
same. We
word
did a
actuality.
live stream on
So
that. I
yeah, we
seen it
know
did.
the reality of it is that yes. Well, the reality is that we start off there's a certain order. That's why I call it genius order dynamic God. There's an order. It goes from darkness to the light. It goes from everything we totally oblivious, or everything is it's just potential, and then it becomes manifest. So that's what I'm saying. That there's an actual real order, the way things are, come into existence, or the way we sense it with our 5 senses. So yes, in the womb, in reality, we start off as female first. But I know the actuality is that we actually reincarnate and we choose
our next, our parents, our location, everything, because we're beyond just the reality. We're the actuality as well, or the balancing act, the act of life, the act of God. But life has to make sense. We have to be able to sense it. The only way we can really sense it is if there's a sense that there's some opposites, or there's an order, or there's something, a reference to know yourself by, or to become something, to evolve, or whatever. That's all I'm saying. That God makes it in a way where it makes sense, so we can truly enjoy it and experience things.
Yeah, it got to be our opposite. Whatever you is, it got to be our opposite of you. It's a negative and a positive. That's that's the power. That's what keeps it going.
That's what I'm saying. So it just everything was. You already knew that you had to have a mother and father. So you came from all of that just to be it all. You feel what I'm saying? It's like you already knew that you was both. You traveled, you was both. And you don't realize it. You put yourself in the sleep because you walking around so much of you. You
That's
feel me?
why.
It's like,
See,
damn, I was out here as my pop, and I'm here as actual Zoe, and I'm sitting here on this bitch, and it's basically, why am I talking to myself?
You ain't got nothing else to do.
You feel me?
you're trying to have fun.
Because
You're trying to make.
We the same thing. You feel what I'm saying? There's no difference. We all experiencing what we are sharing, life.
We are the creators' experience, bro.
We are the creator and the experience, because we created what we are trying to experience. How we gonna have an experience? Look, if I'm the creator, I'm gonna want to experience and enjoy it. If I make me a beat, I want to get to it, even if somebody else jump on that bitch and ride to it. If I make me a fucking, you feel me, a car for you to ride, I want me to enjoy you riding in it. But I'm gonna ride in it because I'm gonna make me one. You feel me? It's just simple shit. I'm not gonna create nothing that I can't enjoy. Why would the creator create and can't enjoy? Give you life but can't enjoy you as you.
Okay, so how do you see astrology? Because that's
How do I
also a
see
part
astrology?
of astrology is also a part of the order, the cosmos, the stars, how they cause how we are, or what happens on the earth or whatever.
Yeah,
And
but
also,
that's going off of their time.
what's your sun sign? What's your astrology sun sign?
I couldn't tell you.
When's
I
your
couldn't tell
birthday?
you. I'm not into. Well, my born day by their term, I was born on March 18th. You feel what I'm saying? In 1979 in this time. You feel me? But that's by their time. We know that their time is all fucked up in their design, so I can't go past that in my mind. Infinite
But do you
design
know
that I
that
started.
like when you get a birth when you get a birth chart done, even though you think it's off, but there's many accurate birth charts. Like I know how to interpret birth charts, and whenever I do, people say that I'm totally accurate.
I wouldn't mind you doing the birth chart because I never had one because I don't go by their time. On the first, they're gonna start me on the third when I know I was the first.
Okay.
You know, especially being in my month range by knowing what I know, and I know it ain't 12 months. It's only 9 or 10 sacred cycle. So a 12 was nothing but a 1 and a 2 to be a 3. So what they talking about in that degree don't add up to me.
Yeah, they actually changed the like November. Nova's for 9 and Octus for 8. So this actually should be the 9th month. Right. It's actually going along with astrology because Scorpio is the 8th sign. So that's why it's in November. I mean, actually Scorpio starts in October or the 8th sign. So they switched it. They changed the dates. Well, I mean the months, like with when it should be, the order of it.
Right. So how we gonna go upon the order for my astrology? For my astrology,
we could change the names. We could actually change the name of the months, but it still applies. Whatever happens out there, whatever is as above, so below, it still affects you in some way. And there's a way to tap into and know.
That's as above. You feel me? When you know that your thought is the conscious that's above, you feel what I'm saying? Then you know that you are the fucking the cosmos. You feel me? When you interpret it in your mindset as the thought process, as the ethernet, you feel me? Then that's what you are. You feel me? You ain't giving it no range for nobody else to be that. So any astrology chart, it'd be like, go, I could fit you in. You gonna fit, anybody can fit into the astrology chart that you would do for me. Everybody on the chart gonna relate to it. Cause then all my signs I relate to everything.
Yeah, we
But
actually have every sign in us, but it's just in different aspects. We express them in different ways.
Exactly. And the way that you're gonna
Because we have
say that who
we have a sun sign, a moon sign, we have all the planet signs, and they all mean different things. Just like your sun sign represents
what's my sun sign?
Well, you're actually a cusp. You're a Pisces Aries sun sign for March 18th.
All right.
So that's your ego. You have a Pisces Aries ego, or the way you survive.
And what is a Pisces male, a Pisces Aries ego?
Well, it can go, well, Aries actually represents self.
Yeah,
they're the beginning of knowing of self, or being more about self first, or to be first. Whereas Pisces, they're about last. They're the last sign. They're the most humble sign. So you can switch in between last and first. And actually, anyone who's on the cusp, they have special abilities, how to switch in between dimensions very easily.
Right.
So yeah, Pisces Aries actually represents like gum.
Pisces, I'm two fish, so I'm already floating both sides of the well, right? You feel what I'm saying? So I'm able to go both sides, and I already know when I'm in the water, I'm two fish. See, most people don't even know that we in this big dish. You feel me? And it's a big eating dish. It's so deep. I don't even want to go there, but go ahead.
So since you're both the Pisces and Aries, you actually can master how to catch fish, or the best way to catch a fish or whatever. Like you know the keys. And actually, Pisces Aries, it represents like gum. You're like gum, or you're elastic.
The rubber band.
It's like the rubber band. You could pop the rubber band. You could be like an Aries. Like you could come charging at somebody with a rubber band. You could snap it, But sometimes you could hold back. You could wait a long time before you actually come charging at them, Like a Pisces kind of, yeah.
Yeah, because you can play dead. Like I can come up on land and flop around until somebody eat me and goddamn take me and goddamn. Okay, now I'm in your body.
Actually, you'll be like a shark. You're like a shark. You could be like a shark too.
Yeah, you could be like a shark too, or like anything. But too many people can't catch a shark to eat it real quick. You feel me? So I might just transcend into a fish to a body and come out and walk upon the land, and be walking in the land, to come from under the water to come up on the land water. You feel me? Because people don't understand that the water above is the water deep down the left side, and when you in the water, inside the water, like a mermaid or like a piranha or like a shark, or like, you feel what I'm saying? All of the things that's in a whale, and you know how the whale sound, ooh, and you know how to make a whale can motherfucking make a wave come up from fucking trying to echo off, and how you feel what I'm saying? People don't know what's going on in the underwater. You feel what I'm saying? That's making the tide move. Is it a school of fucking sharks that's rushing the shore? Is it you feel what I'm saying? Is it a body or what in under the water that's moving this water? Because people don't understand the fucking body. Yeah, man.
Yeah, so Huey, the only reason why I'm really bringing up astrology is because there's an actual order. Like when you really learn astrology, I mean, even without even saying like what's my sign, if you just learn the order, the way things come into existence, there's an astrological order. Just like they say right now, we're in the age of Aquarius. It's actually going backwards. With the ages, it goes backwards. So, like, if you really study astrology, you see that there's a connection between first year at an Aries state, then a Taurus, Gemini, and actually they relate to numbers 1, 2. The meaning of 1 and 2 and 3 is just like Aries, Taurus, and Gemini, pretty much. So this is the way God is going about things. So I'm just wondering, like, sure, like we can create our own reality. We can do whatever we want. We can switch between seeing in reality or actuality, but God always shows that there's a certain order. And if you try to deviate from it, then God gets you to get back to it in some way. Is there disorder? yes, we have the freedom to go to dismiss the order.
Right. So do you have a right
But
to
with
create
every disorder is always leading you to another order. It's just a
your own?
temporary disorder.
What if you creating your own order though?
Then see, this is why I want you to title this video about let's make this about creation. How do you actually create something? And how do you sustain the creation if there's no order?
What is something to create? Let me ask you this. What is something? What is something to create? Everything is something, right? Like what is something? Something that's so me, eating, anywhere. Everything is something. How do you create something? You tell me that. We know how to create many things. I can tell you how to create a beat. What you want to create is what you want to know how to create.
You're a carpenter,
How do you
right?
create?
You're a carpenter
Yeah,
or
I'm a
painter, right?
paint, I
So,
build, I do a lot of things.
so
I'm
you
a
know
jack
that
of all.
there's a certain way to go about it. Like if you just rush it or
Right.
you do it anyway, then it won't stay intact. Oh, it can run out, dry out easily or whatever. You got to know, like it got to be able to handle like storms and stuff. It got to be ready
There's
for
many
anything.
things. It's many ways that you can build. See, I ask you this, right? We in this world, right? And you say that it's a creator outside of us that built it, right? This is the biggest house that had enough house in it to house the house with all the houses in it. So like when you get back to nature and you go outside in the house and you be like, my house got to sustain everything. I'm in the house that can withstand everything.
Okay.
Your vessel can withstand anything. Everything that you was given, long life and anything, you can withstand through anything. Or anything that you can't withstand through, you're going to transcend and put yourself in another dimension of your mind where you're going to be creating and you're going to be living in another time, in another body, with another mind, with another mommy, with another poppy, with another poppy, because you're going to put yourself only through what you can get through. You ain't going to put yourself in nothing that you can't get through because you meant to go through something to be something.
Okay, so you create something with a purpose though, right?
What you create with a purpose?
We don't just create just to create. There's always a purpose behind it, right?
Everything that you create it with a purpose. Everything that you create it with a purpose for it. Now, you got to give whatever you create a purpose because you the creator of it.
So if you create something and then something goes against that purpose or something else is happening besides what you think is in alignment with the purpose, then you know you need to adjust it in some way, or there's something you're going to learn from the experience.
What if you created it to be able to have its own free will where you knew that it would do some things and it would roundabout be right only in this eyesight, but you can only lead it enough. But then you will give it enough freedom to be it. Sort of like a child or a baby or whatever you want to call it. Not a child, but a youngin' or whatever you want to say. You feel what I'm saying? Like, okay, all right. So my younger who just came and asked for a charger, right? I created him. I gave him a purpose. Now, if he steer off and go around and do what he do, I done told you now. I done gave you fair warning what you was supposed to be out here doing. You know what I'm saying? So I guided you in the right way so you could be what I wanted you to be and everything more than, and then you could be what you wanted to be. I'm going to show you what I wanted you to be, was to be good and outstanding, better me. You feel me? That's why I created you to be. I created you to be a better me. You feel me? This is what I teach my youngins to be. You feel me? So if I go create me a beat right now, either I'm creating this for somebody to like, to do what they want to do with it. If they like it, they like my beat. I created this beat for somebody to like, to be able to rap to it. So to it. You feel me? So I already know what the creation. I made you have a rhythm so somebody would feel you. You feel me?
What if the vibration of the beat actually does something? Like it could be something, it could be therapeutic. Like the vibration, it could do something to you internally. Like, do you know, like with your beats, do you know the hurts of them? What they actually cause to different types of people or whatever? Like really, what's really happening? What's happening metaphysically with your beats?
different frequencies, yes, can create different vibration. Everything create a vibration. I tell them that just like when
Do
you
you?
speaking, like me and you conversating right now. If we just start talking and start talking in another dialect, the way that we creating the frequency will be. You
Mm-hmm.
feel me? Words for frequency, like I some words, and the way that I start to talk upon the words that I say will make them come out a little bit differently. Am I not? So then when you push your frequency out like that, then your ripple effect becomes different. You're pushing out your vibration. That's why people don't know when they go to churches and things like this, they get taught to teach, to speak in the way that the vibration, and they play a certain tone and a certain note that pushes out a certain vibration that grabs. It's a melodic, it's a mental thing. You feel me? And then when I go, and yes, I was just doing, my God, and when I just told you that I just want you to just feel my vibration, if I just start talking to everybody and just shine my cream and like women, you feel me? This is why rappers do it when they get up there. I just want to tell you what I think about my physical, what I think about my brother, because I'm pushing off a vibration and I'm moving and I'm giving you an energy and a vibration and a feeling on.
But
I even gotta have a beat, you know?
many times we create
Because you
things, and many times we create things after something happens, and it's the solution to it, or it adds to it. Like there's a purpose, and then when you try to solve the problem or you try to make things happen together, then you learn some lessons or whatever, and then you can see that like your purpose can be, it can be a bit, it could be off balance, or it could be not considering something. So when you see like whatever happens afterwards, then you learn from it and you see how you can improve your creation, or to make it more like to serve that purpose that you're truly trying to do. Let's say I'm trying to help you become more calm or whatever. I'm using a certain method, but what I'm discovering that you're not getting more calm. You're actually getting more, excited or whatever. I'm really bad with examples, but I'm just saying that for me to fulfill that purpose, I have to do it in a certain way and consider certain things for that creation to stay. And also to, okay, I may have got you calm one time, but now after we all done, now you go back to your old ways, or you're not being calm anymore. So is my purpose
because that's not
effective enough? Is it effective
discernment.
enough that you're going to stay calm after?
It's not for your discernment though. It's for their discernment. You feel me? Because you're calm, like people be like, bro, why you always full of energy? Like, because that's just me and I'm calm. You don't even want to see me when I'm angry or like pumped up or really, really ain't pumped. You feel me? It's like I'm just a natural, this is just me. Like,
Yeah, I'm
you
not even
feel what
talking
I'm
about
saying?
you. I'm just giving just a random
No, I'm
example.
just not just you. I ain't saying you saying it's me. I'm just saying like somebody energy. Like they might just be a battery. Like I be
Like
talking to my
somebody who
nephew and they be,
somebody who gets angry very easily. I'm talking about those types. Like
right.
you're trying
That's what
to
I'm just
help
gonna say.
them.
Like my nephew very angry and stuff, and I be trying to talk one of my nephews down and be like, man, just let it go, nephew. Ain't about fuck that. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, whatever, whoop, whoop. And I be trying to tell them, like, but they be one track minded, bro. And so I can only give them as much as that's just like my young, and I can only lead you and steer you so much. When you gonna have to go out there and learn because you was created to have that freedom. You feel me? Nobody was supposed to hinder you. And me being the creator that I know that I am, I know that. So I would hinder you from doing so many things. You pop you and tell you not to do this, but if I ain't around and you stick your goddamn that knife in that socket after I done told you your ass, I done show you an example of how fire come off that motherfucker. And I done showed you, and you
Yeah.
still want to play with it, you might like fire. It might be something else about you that you trying to show me that is something that you can live through it. You
Or it
feel
can
me?
be
Or it
that
was
they're
meant for
trying
you
to
to
actually, it could the reason
every
why the child is probably gravitating towards a fire is because it can actually be because they have a gift with fire, and it's for them to learn about that gift in a way where they don't burn themselves, where they can learn how to
my
use it
point,
or use alchemy or whatever. There's a
right? And
certain way to
really
go
here
about it.
as a parent, I understand We sitting here as a parent and not understanding, and we trying to hinder them when they know the
Yeah.
more things that we know. You feel me? And we sitting there telling them to get down off that couch. You gonna hurt yourself. They was finna show you that they can fucking fly around the fucking room, but you steady telling them get down, sit down, move around,
Yeah.
move room. Man, damn, why she just hindering me like this? She just don't want me to do shit. I got the ability to do everything. She don't even fucking know, and she finna send me to school with all these motherfuckers that don't even know, and I'm about to go in this motherfucker and act a fool. You feel me? It's like, then you be trying to, she done hindered you so long where you trying to break out of that shell forever, and they in there doing the same thing to you. Got you listening to bells, frequencies, all of these things going off. You like tripping and shit, you know what I'm saying? Because they sending off a vibration. The way that the air coming through the
So
class,
basically,
the color of the room, the green chalkboard with the white lines on it. Everything like this is psychological warfare.
So basically, we're just here to actually guide each other rather than actually control or say, like, you have to do it this way. We just give you clues. We give you a little something. It's for you to have the freedom to learn it on your own to some extent. So, yeah, I get that.
Ain't that what God is? A guide? See, God
Yeah, just a guide. Yeah.
just guided you and gave you allegories, and you were supposed to figure out your way, and then at the end of your day, you supposed to get judged. And that's what everybody don't know, because at the end of it all, it's all about your perception. Who you gonna see at the end of the judgment? When you go and you look yourself in the mirror, you're gonna be like, damn, this is the same shit I've been going through in my life, looking at myself in the mirror and talking to myself, and damn, I was always knew it was me. Fuck. It's gonna be the craziest, trippiest thing, because your shadow was with you everywhere you went to tell everything that you did.
Welcome, Sir Drop and X and whoever that is. I don't know if they want to speak.
That's Envy and Sir Drop. Yeah, y'all, they'll come in. I know they'll get in. But yeah, man, it's all about you at the end of the day are the creator, but then your kids created you to be you because they are you in your pastime, to be you again doing what you were put here to do, and you supposed to be a good guy to lead them on the way so they can be free as you and be better than you. You supposed to have made it to a certain point where they can advance past you, so you can be here to experience the wealth and enjoy what they doing, and then the wealth can continue to go on, so they can have their little ones to come through and they be little youths, and y'all can sit here and enjoy this time. And when you start knowing this and they knowing it, that make your lineage better. You feel what I'm saying? That make your lineage better. You feel me? That's how I was able to be so strong and knew it. That's how I reinvented myself so much, and all my circle came full circle. So much so is ridiculous that my name didn't never leave my circle. The same one that I was arguing with my so-called boss about calling me, my government. You feel what I'm saying? My pops, my step pops, my girls, and my baby dad, all my babies, moms, all of our pops' name is my name. That's how full circle that I was able to keep my shit tight. That's how I know that I was her mom and I was everybody, and able to keep them in. They was their mom. I'm able to see her mom and my mom. I'm able to see all of these connections. You feel what I'm saying? And I know how we was connected to be together, so we can keep creating ourselves. And my kids created me to create her, so they can create. They created me and her, so we can get back together just like I did. You know what I'm saying? I created my mom and them, and my mom and them is her mom and them. Her mom and them is our mom and them. And we all one big ass fucking circle.
Can you Huey, can you post can you show Ab Codnet first? Can you put that up? I want to respond to her comment about astrology. She's saying that astrology is another religion. It's at 11:59 a.m.
Okay, let me see. I gotta pay attention to the chat. That is another creative religion, astrology. Okay.
And please, anyone, please join us. I definitely want to speak to more people, because I'm actually going to take this part of the video and put it on my channel. Huey can let you know I have another channel. I'm awakening in different ways and stuff. So.
Yeah. This is another religion. But that's the same thing, because their time schedule was all off. That shit to match to anybody. Like, I know I could have said that about Pisces or whatever. I didn't even know nothing about that. But at the end of it all, that could have been anybody in the chat. That
I just know
wasn't
whenever I
what sign
do a
are
birth
you?
chart analysis on anyone, they always say
When
I'm
you
100% accurate. So
all
there
right,
got
yeah,
to be
you
truth in
was
it.
on point. You was on point, but let me tell you this: it sounds like you. What sign are you?
I'm a son Leo. My sun sign is Leo.
Oh, when your birthday? August what?
July the 26th.
July 26th. Okay,
Yeah.
July 26th. Now that sounded just like your son. That could have been your son.
Hmm.
From
Actually,
what I
Leo represents
see,
the sun.
not even what I know of you, but what I see of you. You feel me? That sounds
Yeah.
like some shit you said about you.
About what? Say
I'm
that again.
sure Creed could have fit into that, or anybody else on the chat. Sir Drop could have fit in. I don't even know what his sign is, but that sounds like some shit that Sir Drop could do. That sound like him. He multidimensional. He sound like he's superhero powered. Like he got that same ability that you said that Pisces and that Aquarius got, and me being on the cusp, being able to be in between dimensionals. Like,
Yeah, every cusp sign has that ability.
listen, if I got every sign in me and I know all of that, then I know I can go through all of the dimensions. You feel me? Like,
So
it's all the portals wrapped in one. It's like one big ass portal. It's like, where you want to look at the portal at? You feel me? Or where you want to enter that motherfucker at? You know what I'm saying? It's like, what side do you want to come out of it at? Because you can come out of any way. You can come out at the top. You can fly out. You can come out the side. It's like, where do you want to jump out the portal at? Do you got the ability to just come out of all of them and just be everywhere? It's like, oh
well,
man, how
God
far is
still
where is God?
God still limits you. Like whenever you think you can do it, whenever you want to, but there's still an order.
Where
There's
does
a way.
God
Like
limit you
you
at?
try to go too much
You right,
away
God.
from the
You
reality.
right,
God gets you go back. God always finds a way to get you to go back to your reality or who you are, your nature, your purpose. There's a whole balancing act when it comes to it. But I just want to respond to this. Astrology is not a religion. It's an awareness. That's all it is. It's the truth. What's out there affects what's here, or is all in connection. There's really no out there and here. We're all as one. We are the stars. So that's why it's just a natural connection.
You are the stars.
We are the
Now,
stars.
check this out. I asked them the other day. Now, out there being at the stars, do you think that stars look at the other stars like we up here, we all stars? Or do they look at the other ones like, what is that over there shining so bright? Why are they shining so bright over there? They look at all the other stars and say that they shining so bright and they don't know that they shining too.
I'm oblivious what awareness stars have. This is
What
the
up?
way.
What up, bro?
I'm a supernova.
You talked
So
earlier than that.
religion is relying on a version of God. Astrology is beyond a version of God because we have it. The chart shows that we have all the signs in us. We are
You saying
God. We just express it in different
God?
ways.
You saying God though?
If religion is more about there's a God or there's something we have to worship someone. Religion actually gives
Inside
it takes
yourself,
you to
yeah.
see something beyond yourself that is not you. Spirituality is it's within you. There's a difference between that.
Hey, what you say, Huey? Rely again. Rely again.
You're relying on version of God or your vision of God. It's a limit. It's a restriction. It's a reality.
Yeah, you giving a power to something other than yourself and believe it and follow it, then it makes it a religion.
Yeah, you're just sticking to one aspect of God, but there's more to God. Rather than go with one religion, you should be looking into all the religions.
Now, the difference between religion and spirituality is you look within for spirituality and you look outside of you for religion. That's why you're supposed to look in anyway. You're supposed to go with the. Put it like this: my cousin, he is a preacher, pastor, or whatever, and he know that religion shit is bullshit, but that's how he make his money. And he told me, don't worry about if is religion fake or not. Just worry about your own spirituality. And this is coming from a preacher. He had never tell his people that because he making money off the shit. But
Yeah.
even they know the truth. They just gotta make their money. That's why, But yeah, he told me, just find out your spirituality because it's different for every person. Like there's no your spirituality is gonna be different from mine no matter what, because you're dealing with yourself. You see what I'm saying? Versus a religion, everybody coming together to one ideology. You know what I mean? Which it makes no sense. That it can't be one truth can't be true for everybody. Put it like that.
Yeah, they turn it into a religion. Like whatever they learn about God, they make it, and they just focus on that, and that's it. You know.
And I don't like how religion they either always say it's a man or they always say God, but they never deal with the issue of the plural. This is why God is plural. God is man, woman, positive, negative, plus, minus. You see what I'm saying?
And
But they don't
neutral. There's a neutral.
exactly the middle ground, right? The middle ground, the between the 0 and 9, the 5 or whatever. But they they try to act like when they do the dogma with it, like they have a Baphomet, right? And then it had the titties and the dick and balls. They're not
Yeah.
saying the he she. They're saying God is everything. That's why they have an animal head. It'll have female parts. It'll have male parts. You see what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Letting you know that. But then they switched it all into some homosexual shit and all this other dumb shit. The religions did this. They turned it into homosexual shit because they is homosexual. The majority of the people that run the world. So they flipped everything. And now they got us running from the symbols. If you even learn the symbols, they say you worshiping Satan or something. No, these symbols was here before the thought of the devil. You know what I'm saying? So they
Like the
hijacked.
pentagram.
Yeah, yeah. They stole all our.
That's just a star. I mean, we're five sides. We got two arms, a head, and two legs. That's a pentagram.
Oh, that's deep. And if you notice, it ain't nothing but a pyramid, two pyramids. Like I remember when you used to draw a star when you was little, you would draw a pyramid up, then you would draw a pyramid down inside the same pyramid you drew, and it make the Star of David or whatever.
Yeah, that's the hexagram. 6 sides.
And they got the pyramids. They got that from studying nature itself. The pyramids is built just like the ant hills. Like they build it in the ground the same way it is at the top to represent the diamond. Like the firmament is
Hold
made out
on,
of
drop.
diamond,
I'll be right back. Hold it down, drop. I'll be right back.
right? Yeah, the firmament is made out of diamonds. All that shit that they saying
Oh
they
wow.
find diamonds and all that, no, it's little fragments of the firmament. That's what the diamond is. But so they made the pyramid go in the ground the same way it go up the top as above, so below. So the pyramid really is a diamond, but half of it is sticking in the ground. The same way the ants build their ant hills, then they go underground and got all their little tunnels and all that shit. Just like the pyramid, when you go in the pyramid, you go down into the motherfucker to where all the veins and stuff at. It's crazy, but they got
Do
all
you know
that.
about
Most of this.
do you,
Go ahead.
do you know about black goo?
Black goo. Nope. Tell me about it.
It's a black substance. It's like oil, but just you can do your research on it. But you can see that it can look like clay. It can get hard. It can turn into a creature. Like, okay, let me put it this way: any planet, when a planet is first, when a planet originates, it has this gooey substance that grows into life forms, and then it creates the first dark looking creatures or humans or whatever, like black people or whatever, brown trees, brown dirt. Everything starts off in that dark state first, and then it can become. It actually, you can get white out of it, like white people, like just like certain creatures. Like you have, like, let's say roaches, brown roaches, and then you see some white ones, or you might see. I'm bad with
Hey,
examples, but I'm just saying that.
no, that's a good example because motherfucker, you must be an OG kind of because them white roaches went extinct probably in like 1990. They ate them white
Yeah.
roaches. Go ahead. But I see what you're
Yeah.
saying.
So
So like matter and antimatter or dark matter.
yeah. So that's what I'm trying to let Huey know, that there's actually an order in creation where it starts off as dark, and the Illuminati, they have this. There is this black goo, like that's why they're doing a lot of wars in Saudi Arabia about the oil, because beneath the oil is actually black goo, and that they're actually trying to like reprogram DNA with it, and you can create creatures, and like more. They're doing it more in a demonic way, like because black goo reacts to your energy where you are. Like if you drink some black goo, it's going to change you into whatever. Like if you have any demons or anything within you, it's going to actually exaggerate it. It's crazy. Just
Yeah,
like in that movie Terminator. I don't know if you saw Terminator. I think it was Terminator
yeah,
2. When they was changing, they was morphing like that. That was like black goo. That's what black goo can do. It can actually move like that, and it can change to something. And actually, they're actually creating stuff now, where they have this thing where if you want to create anything you want, you just put this type of gooey substance, and it can create it right there, right on the spot. There's a way to
yeah, that's
program it.
it.
But
Damn,
you
that's
probably know
deep.
about
Heavy loaded.
nanotechnology.
Yeah, I'm hip to the nanotechnology and the nanobots and all that. Smart dust
Hmm.
and yeah. But now they mixing that with DARPA and they got all these weapons now. Robots, exoskeleton suits. They got exoskeleton suits where you're invisible, like the movie Predator. They got so much technology now to where they like, why is we sending people to war when we can send these machines to do all the shit? You know what I mean? Because nobody's at war. It's a big hoax. It's a big wag the dog thing. Ain't nobody over there dying. I know people in the military. They've been in it 15 years. Ain't been shot at yet, and they over there in Saudi Arabia. They over there, like
That's
you
why
said.
that's why they call it the special forces. When you're in the special forces, you get to learn all that stuff, and you get to go into Hollow Earth, the entrance at the poles. You can
Or
actually go
dark.
inside where you can live. There's a whole world we don't even know what's going on inside of Earth.
Yeah, it's called Argartha. It's what Admiral
Yeah.
Byrd was talking about when he said once he got in the region, they put his plane on autopilot. He couldn't even control his plane. He said he saw nothing but ice and all this shit, and all of a sudden he
Yeah.
started seeing green land and all this, and it pulled his thing in, and they told him, man, we basically gonna fuck y'all up if y'all keep destroying the planet, and sent him back on his way. After that, wasn't nobody allowed to fly over there again. They'll shoot your plane right out the air. They saying that's how Hitler
Mm.
won the war, by dealing with them. And he came back with these sophisticated planes, you know what I'm saying, that's going way faster, doing way more things that our planes couldn't do. So America just say, yo, we done. We can't beat them. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
And they won't even tell us we lost that war. They ain't gonna tell us we lost the Vietnam War, none of that shit. They are like America Almighty. Man, we lose every war and we just beat up on Saudi Arabia. All the wars, nah, we got our ass kicked, bro. It's just we always fought on their soil, so it never fucked with us. You know what I'm saying? We tearing up y'all shit. But if they fought over
Hmm.
here, you'll see how bad we be losing the wars.
Hmm.
But they actually gotta kill innocent people to win a war. Like America just drop a bomb on insurgents and shit. Got kids walking up the street. Ain't even soldiers. They'll just blow up. Like I stay in Akron, Ohio. They had dropped 50 bombs on Akron, Ohio. Everybody in Akron, Ohio ain't trying to fight. They ain't in no military. Supposed to drop bombs on the bases and on the ships and shit. Them motherfuckers. And then they show empathy by, we'll rebuild it. No, that don't make it right, man. And that's why they gonna always stay in this realm. And when you have to stay in this realm, that's hell forever. When you hear forever, and there's no seven sevens or none of that, you stuck in a realm. That would be hell. You see what I'm saying? You can, and then to get out of these realms is how you go to heaven. You go to a higher consciousness or a higher level of life, or you know what I'm saying? Like right now, we in the purgatory for real. We waiting to see if we gonna be stuck here just keep reincarnating right back to this raggedy motherfucker, or is we gonna reincarnate and move further? You know what I'm saying? Now we occupying the same space as the people in different realms. They just in a different light, so you won't even see them or feel them or touch them, but they still right in front of you. So many different time frames is happening simultaneously. They call it what? Parallel universe. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. Yeah, that's true. You
But
know
you
about
know,
the Anunnaki and all these
yeah,
different breeds of species? They from other stars, other planetary systems coming over here.
I I used to be a firm believer of the Anunnaki and the Nephilims and all that, and then I started looking into it, and what the fuck would they hide from us for? Why would somebody so powerful not want to be
Hide
seen?
from us.
Yeah. Why?
It's
Why?
like
Why?
it's like why would you hide from? You came over here for what? To hide. Why didn't you stay over there where you was at? What the fuck, man? Come on, man. This should be fear monger.
Maybe they thought we would be afraid of them.
Nah, nah.
Man,
It's
I don't give a damn if you are afraid of me. If I came over here
no, I
and
am.
I'm this powerful,
But listen, it goes back to them rays I was telling you about. When they talking about the Anunnaki, they they put the dogma with it and try to put a face to it when it's nothing but pure consciousness and energy. How we talking is how we talking right now. It's people that's living that these thoughts would never even go through their mind. You know, they all the way sleep. The ray, the stardust, I ain't hit them right. They really just all the way sleep. Us, for us even mentioning our Gartha, our Anunnaki, or
Or
nothing and shit like that. There's something
or
bigger.
maybe they're just so intelligent. They know the order of things. They know if they're with us, it's going to go against the order. We're going to be more afraid of them. We're not going to want to, we might try to stop them or whatever. Maybe they're more intelligent. They know how God is going about things. Just like aliens, we don't see aliens walking around here or hanging around with us. They only come to certain people or certain locations because they know they're very intelligent. They know there's an order.
they gave you a picture of another alien of a big headed motherfucker, so you don't look at yourself as the alien.
Yeah, you the alien. You the alien. They try to
You
make
don't
it
look.
something different.
You don't look at me as the alien. I don't look alienated to you, But what an alien to them is a fucking person who don't supposed to be over here on that land. What they call an alien, a
All right, but now
Mexican,
let, let,
alienated.
let, let's deal
It's
with it
like
like this. Let's deal with it like this, Dewey. We are just talking about the parallel universe. Now, what if that Anunnaki shit real and we just ain't in that realm yet? And then when we get in that
everything
realm,
is real.
like,
You can
right, and then when
perceive it.
we get in that realm, listen,
It's real.
now when you get in that realm and you start seeing the shit they've been telling us, you like, damn, they was right all this time. But now you're not in this realm to tell the people they was right. You in that realm, so it's just like, man, I wish I can go to that old realm and wake my people up for real. You know what I'm saying? Once you die and go to that light, you don't know what realm you entering. You don't know if you coming back in here. You don't know if that light is the doctor's light at the. You don't know what that light is. And they say if you run away from that motherfucker, you're gonna stay stuck in the same realm. And conscious woke people run to the light, head on collision
let's
like a.
let's say let's say that we are the toys of aliens, or we are like the show. Like, when you watch a movie, you don't see the people who's behind the scenes of the movie, like who created the movie. You just see the movie. So that's the way the aliens are. And they come here every once in a while. They might appear, to certain people or whatever.
That's what you are. You are
Yeah,
the
I
mind
know.
that avatar from without, from within, and you got a macro you, and you don't understand that you got a bigger avatar that you are controlling or that is controlling you. You feel me? When you give your bigger avatar control over you, so somebody on the out realm is controlling you and filling you, instead of you being the one on the outside controlling you and filling them with the big giant. You're not putting yourself in control of it over the giant down here. You forgot that it was in a game. You feel me?
Hey, yeah, I'm gonna
You
stay
gotta
on.
control.
Yeah, I'm gonna stay on, but I'm actually getting ready to eat, so I'm gonna still stay on the panel, but I'm gonna put it on. I'm gonna mute the audio.
All right, that's
Yeah,
what's
that's
up.
cool.
All right, every once in
Good,
a while I
bro.
might come in and say something or whatever.
All right, so
Oh,
you
good.
all right, look at it like
Yeah.
this. Dan Huey, because I still think of the Rams. Now, I believe that Black Panther shit is real. I believe that the Avatar movie is real. I just don't think we're in that spectrum. You see what I'm saying? Like I think it get bigger than 10 fingers, 10 toes, two eyes, two nostrils. It get deeper than that to where you will have talking animals. You will have other things with consciousness than just humans. You see what I'm saying? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
To where even the animals ain't just living straight nature. Everything is built and like that, like the Planet of the Apes type shit. Understand? What just because it's a fucking, just because it's a goddamn dog, that motherfucker walk up to you like, "What's up, Huey?" Like that, bro. That's just a belief of mine, but I could be absolutely wrong.
Okay, we'll go to the park. Go ahead. Go ahead. Okay, here I come. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. I'm about to get up off of this thing for a minute, man. I gotta go make a couple runs real quick, man. I hate to end so abruptly. We got a super dope deal. What? This? I ain't even gotta leave. I'm finna get on my phone. I'm trying to get on my phone real quick. Hold on, Josh.
Huey, is it possible that when you leave, we can actually still be on here chatting without you?
I'm finna keep the live going. I'm finna crank it up on my phone. I can go on my phone with the live. Yeah, you don't you look like it. Oh yeah, you got book back.
Hey, but down they even got the reverse. They even reversing the words, just calling it live, because that's evil. That's funny as fuck, man. Telling you the devil got to tell you what the fuck he doing. We thinking we doing some righteous shit, but there's so many people that's not using the same technology. You got hackers stealing people money. You got all kind of fucking porn sites and shit using the same technology. So we think it's a good thing because we're using it for good reasons. But this live shit, man,
This shit is evil.
So let me ask you. So do you think like if we like protest the YouTube, like if we get people to post videos that we going to switch to TrueTube or Vimeo, whatever, you think they'll they'll change it to where it's better for us?
They'll just end up buying TrueTube, buying them out on some monopolization shit. So if we switch to another platform, they just gonna sort of how like you had MySpace and then Facebook, like man, just buy them all the way out. You know what I'm saying? And not everybody on Facebook. If we all go to, it's a Facebook and Instagram, the same thing. But if we left them two things, they got so much power that they'll just take over wherever you run to, man. Ain't no running away from the machine. Hell
wow.
But yeah, I think if we quit going online, they'll start paying us to get online, man. You know what I'm saying? If everybody, they'll have it like a government food stamp program. You get online, we give you $1 every 3 hours you're online. Just so they can know what's going the fuck on. They need to know what's going on. If they don't know what's going on, how can they control it? If they don't know what everybody doing on their phone, where everybody work at, who owe money, who don't owe money.
Mama, I'm gonna take you. Let me take them. I'm gonna take you. I come
If
back.
they don't know all that, they lose power. Because they people say it's might. They don't run us by might. If I know what's going on and you don't, I'ma beat you. If we put down a chessboard and I know how to play chess and you don't, I'm gonna beat you. I don't care how many times you play me. If I don't teach you the secret to chess, you're just gonna just keep failing. And that's what we doing. Cause they know they read the rules to the game, and we figuring it out on the fly. That's why they keep beating us.
So with their new thing about we have to put on our videos, is it for kids? That's like they don't know that we everything is changing right now. Like the way kids see things and their maturity is different than before. Like everyone raises their kids differently now than before.
Right. But I feel this new stipulation they doing because my grandkid will be Like he just be going through YouTube and shit would just pop up on the phone. You look at it, somebody getting their head blown off. You like, man, he only 6, but they know how to navigate through that shit so good. They so cold with it that they literally can do it good as us. They know how to go to Google. They know how to press an avatar. They know how to. I want to watch Spider Man, and you give them the phone. They go watch Spider Man. They don't just pick the first cartoon they see. They literally scroll and they go Spider Man. There it go. Click on it. Boom, and watch it. You know what I'm saying? You tell them your code to your phone. They don't need to keep asking. I'm talking at 5 years old. Can you unlock the phone? No. Once you tell them how to unlock it, they don't need you no more, man. These kids is way smarter. So this stipulation, I hope it cuts out a little of like you got pedophilia going on. You got a lot of shit going on this fucking internet. And these kids, man, they'll be watching it. Man, what was the one thing
Yeah, yeah.
where
They
it
could
was the
just stick with
lady?
the.
It was the voice saying, if you don't do this, I'm gonna come kill you in your dream and shit like that. And they had kids down there about to kill their mama. And it was just like little pop-ups. What was the name of that, baby? You know what I'm talking about?
No.
But yeah, it'd just pop up, right? Like they'd be watching Pokemon. Then it'd pop up, uh, this is such and such, and your mom will die in her sleep if you don't go cut the water on. They'd just say little shit first. And the kid would be like, what? Go cut the goddamn water on. You wake up
Wow.
like, why the fuck my bathtub overflowing? They just looking at you. You be done whooped them. They just looking at you like I saved your life. And you don't even know this is what's going on in their shit. Crazy, ain't
Yeah, man. They already have the
it?
age
What's good?
you know, the age restriction feature. That's all we need
Yeah,
is
I'm here.
just put a eight. I'm sorry, who's
Yeah.
that?
Oh no, I'm on the phone, bro. Yeah, I'm here, bro. I'm waiting on you. All
Yeah,
right.
I mean, we already have the age restriction feature. That's all we need. We don't need that extra stuff, to
Hey,
put
I
that
just
on every
figured.
video.
I don't mean to cut you off. I just figured something out. You see how y'all can hear my phone call? Now look, that means we could turn this 6 into 12 by all of us going on the phone and calling another person. So like I have me on the chat and whoever I'm talking to, you will have you on the chat and whoever you talking to, like that. Yeah, it's
Yeah,
always
man.
go ahead.
No, better than that, you can go on StreamYard right now while I'm on here, and you can start your own live and utilize the same stream and have 6 people on your live.
Every
Yeah.
time I try to go live on StreamYard, it don't
Yeah,
start.
and you can do it, and you can utilize it. Like right now, I'm on my phone, and y'all still on my thing. I turned it off on my computer, but I'm on my phone, and I can still add people on my live while I'm riding.
Oh wow. You in your car right now?
Yeah, I'm in my wheel right now.
Yeah, I'm on
Okay.
my phone too.
Hold on. Let me tell y'all. I'm in my wheel on my phone right now.
Oh wow. Where you going?
Make some money.
Go
Motherfucker ain't lit.
drop
You going food shopping? I'm getting
Man,
ready to go get something to eat.
food for thought.
can have a
Food for mother.
StreamYard and I can go live from on YouTube without 1,000 subscribers on my phone. And I can
Yeah.
have a live and I can have a open panel on my phone.
How do you do that without 1,000 subscribers?
Just
You just
go
go
through
to
StreamYard.
StreamYard.
Oh,
But
through
mine don't
StreamYard.
never.
Yeah,
And you
go
were
through
saying
StreamYard.
something. You were saying something about use Chrome because every time I try to do the StreamYard, it say start broadcast and everything. I press it, don't nothing happen.
Where you at? On your phone?
Yeah.
Okay, well then on your phone, look at the down drop and then go to your desktop. When you go through your StreamYard through your desktop, it's gonna allow you to go through it. Then go in and then
Oh,
create it. I
okay.
mean, then
That's
and then enter it. Start it from there. It'll start. You got to go through your desktop.
okay. I
Hit
got
your
you.
down drop. Hit your down drop on your phone and turn your phone to the desktop, and then you can goddamn um go through it like that.
I got you.
That's how I'm doing it. I thought about that. I was like, damn, it's saying I can do it, but it ain't letting me do it. Then I was like,
So,
damn, I was looking, I was fucking around. I said, desktop. Damn, this shit turned this bitch into a computer top.
so
Over.
look, allergic sent me a video, right? And he was talking about he was sending me a video like you got a problem drinking basically, but dude was breaking down what the liquor actually do. Now what the liquor actually do is it attach parasites to your brain, right? These motherfucking parasites attach to your neurons, and this is how you get beer muscles, or this is how you become something. This is how you become something that you're not, and you have no recollections. Because once the parasites leave your brain, it was the parasites controlling you. Literally, was a puppet to the demons. You understand what I'm telling you? And that's how
Yeah,
liquor works, man. And that's why they want. That's why they want all of us drinking and beer. Go get a beer, watch the game, and then they control us. Have motherfuckers blacking out, all kind of shit, bro. Shit crazy.
that's crazy. That's why I quit. I quit drinking a couple years ago, bro. Because when I was young, I used to drink every fucking. I used to drink. My partner, they used to. Well, we used to drink every. That's all we used to do is drink. Especially when I was doing music. You know how that shit is, bro. Like on the road and shit. Like when I was doing shows, young and shit out there, gigging. Man, shit. That's all we did
Hey,
is
yo,
drink.
your girl saved your life, nigga. Let me tell you how. I'm on the outside looking in, bro. If y'all wouldn't have went up to Pennsylvania or wherever the fuck y'all went, man, you was fucking around and got sacrificed fucking with them motherfuckers, man. You was fucking with some bosses, bro. And I guarantee you one of them niggas is dead now. You was fucking with some fucking bosses. You was literally dealing with the devil himself. You understand? I mean, you don't puff daddy's pork shit like that, bro. These motherfuckers all the way ritualed out, all the way, and you was about to get tied into that music, lifestyles, star. I'm a star. You was gonna all that, bro. You weren't gonna be seeing your kids, bro. You was gonna be on tour, bro. You was gonna be sitting
You
there
right,
next to
bro.
the
You right. But I had the mindset. I had a promise to myself, though. I promised myself when I had my youngins, you know what I'm saying, that I would always be a part of their life. You feel what I'm saying? I'd never leave them void and have another image in front of their face before me. You feel what I'm saying? And I would try to
back.
be, even if I showed them a bad part of me, I would show them so much good within themselves. You feel me? That they would be a better part of me, and I ain't a bad dude. You feel me? I know I got some rough edges and shit that need to be fine tuned, and only I know the tuning that it needed to be for me to make it through. You feel me? But I was there though, just like you said, bro. I could have made it. Like I know they got the ability to make it, and they want the same things that I wanted, which is to be big and just to
Yo,
be able to be artistic and show that they artists. You know what I'm saying? And like once I realized that
right.
I was doing this shit and that presented to me for real in my face, like it was clear and cut that I had to do something. You feel me? It was a clear cut situation that I had to do
Hey,
something
post that
for
shit
me
on
to advance.
your hey post Hey, post that shit on your channel, cause you sent it to me through Messenger, but it still wasn't your channel. None of that. You need to upload that shit, put it on
Oh,
your
what? Yeah,
motherfucking
yeah. My
channel.
please listen to my demo shit. Yeah, that was like
No,
later
not
on. That was
not
just some.
playlist. No, I'm talking about you did some shows where it was dumb lit, a whole bunch of motherfuckers in there. You
Yeah,
was
yeah, yeah.
riding around, and you was like, "Yeah, man, we about to go through this, that, and the third." It's probably like 10 years ago. But look,
I know that's what that was my please listen to my demo shit. That was my whole push. I was telling everybody to listen to my demo, and I had access to everything. You feel me? That's why I was pushing like that because I had to reinvent myself because I was already blackballed out. So I had did a new fucking wave where I had made myself Mac Fly. You feel what I'm saying? I had reinvented myself, and my push was please listen to my demo. And I was the first one walking around with the camera before anybody had a reality TV show and anything. You know what I'm saying? Everybody was around here with the city. They was like, man, who the fuck is this nigga walking around with the city and shit with the goddamn camera, a camera crew and everything? You feel what I'm saying? I had my own camera crew and everything, nigga. We was out there getting it. You feel me? Like, you know what I'm saying?
just 6 months
I
ago.
set the precedent for that shit, bro. Wasn't no reality TV show out when I did that.
And just think, a year ago you was on fucking divorce court. See, you be busting little subtle moves, motherfuckers ain't even seeing. You know what I'm saying? You gotta put it in their face, bro. You gotta just shit on them, bro.
I
Real.
always be making little slick little moves. I'm super plugged in at all times though. Like I told you, I am the plug. When you know that you the plug, right? You the source. I'm the
Right.
gateway. I am the gate. I'm the gatekeeper, the gateway, all of the things in the above.
Now, reason why I can see this shit is because I went through the exact same shit. You understand what I'm telling you? Straight, nah. I ain't about to be leaving my kids behind for this fuck shit. No, I ain't about to. You know what I'm saying? I'm done. Like I'm saying, I'm in the booth and Brian in the lobby talking on the phone with Jay-Z type shit. You understand? Like that, where motherfucker just say the word and it's on. So what Brian did was shielded us, man. He was saving our life by not busting that move, bro, because you know what they gotta go through, man. And we just think it's all peaches and cream. They hate their life. Eminem will tell
Yeah,
you
boy,
right
they
now,
really
bro.
do, man. When you see them, bro, they be like, I ain't gonna even say, cause I know a lot of people, bro. I know a lot of them personally, like, you know what I'm saying. That when they be seeing me, they be like, damn, bro, like this motherfucker just said no. He ain't fucking around. Like, fuck that shit. You feel me? Like, I ain't giving in, man. When the motherfuckers came to me with the choice between which door to choose, oh man, it was a done deal. How they present the doors to you. Good night. Lord have mercy. I say, man, what, man? At a young age, I was, what, 21 when I got presented with my first little deal. You feel me? I got presented with a couple things. They sent me a couple letters in the email. In my mailbox and everything, where they was like, man, we're a society. We know everything about you. Whoopty whoop, whoopty whoop. They was trying to get me in. My life would change within a week. You know what I'm saying? It's about the people that I know, all this type of shit. If I don't answer this letter, you know what I'm saying, within this time, they'll never send me another fucking letter or give me a chance to get in again. The motherfuckers been trying to get me for a long time, boy. I'm telling you, boy. They be leaning on me. I told you about the one boy over there where I be going to get my wheel fixed at. That motherfucker seen me the other day. He pulled up on. I pulled up over there to get my motherfucking wheel looked at and shit. The nigga got down. The nigga he seen me pulled up. The nigga like, there you go, boy. Hey man, when you gonna come holler at me? He's showing me his Scottish Rite motherfucking 32-degree Masonically lodge goddamn blue shield fucking card. You know what I'm saying? Telling me to come on get in. He like, bro, it's eyes on you, bro. You doing everything right. You woke. You awakening people, bro. You got to get your stupid shines together, bro. You should be shining like stupid crazy right now. But it's about who you know. You got to come on in, man. He like, you need to come on in with me, man. I'm finna go holler at some people in Chicago today, bro. I got my passport. I just be going in and out. This what the dude telling me. Old dude. I told you he was a dark skinned dude with blue eyes.
All right, there we go. My phone always do that shit, but finish saying what you were saying. I heard what you
Uh,
said though.
uh, uh, oh yeah, I was telling you about Buddy. Yeah. But yeah, motherfuckers be sending shots. I already know they be trying to get at me. That's why I be worried about my youngest. Sometimes I be making sure they ain't getting pressed with no games and shit like this. But I be knowing them niggas be goddamn. I know it's out here. You feel me? The game is all out here being played. The same shit that I was going through, they going through, but they going through it in another way. And I know I was super good, man, just like they are, because we the way that I'm plugged in through the higher realms. I am the high realm. So if I'm the source, I'm plugged in. I'm in this bitch. They didn't think that we was gonna be able to come in and start creating ourselves and be able to sustain without them really just fucking being able to fuck with us. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, I'm on a whole nother way. This shit finna take a whole nother turn in the next couple of goddamn awakenings. I ain't gonna even hold you up. Cause some more shit finna happen for everybody. I keep getting presented with more shit. Talking about big money deals. I be keeping that shit on the low. But I be like, man, I don't give a fuck about the money. But that shit be steady coming to me. The more I don't give a fuck about me, the more money present itself to me. Like, okay, then they must want you to just have this shit. It must be out here for us to have. It's here. I can't get rid of it.
Yeah, that's gangster in itself.
They
Like
close.
basically, oh, go ahead.
They
Let
close.
me ask you a question. Oh, go ahead, my fault. What you was about to say?
Well, nobody out there. Well,
Oh, you talking in your background, man.
Drop. I got a phone. I got to go out and come back in because my phone get low when they on StreamYard when they do it. I got to come out and come back in. Hold it down real quick. I'll be right back.
All right, man.
Yeah. I hate that shit when somebody calls. That's the only fucked up thing.
I'm getting ready to eat. That's what I'm getting ready to eat.
Man, what the hell is that, man?
Beef stew, plantains, and rice. Free meal.
Hey, I'm about to quit eating them dead animals though. I've been trying, but it don't fit my budget and my convenience right now. But I'm trying to tell you, man. I'm trying to tell you, it's something ain't right about this food. It's clogging our chakras up, man. It's fucking with our memory and everything, man. You said that, my nigga said that's that loud fucking with your memory. I can dig it though, but that plate did look good as fuck. I can tell you that much. Dude just showed he eating beef stew in the morning. That shit looked good as fuck. That shit looked excellent. It just had a dead body on it. Right, I'll be eating dead bodies, man. I just ate a dead body. Listen, I'm about to quit doing that shit, man. I'm trying. That shit ain't too fat, man. That's me, bro. But nah, for real, man. You gotta understand. Matter of fact, go to Mag Bitter Truth channel, right? And he got a video where they talking about chicken farming, fish farming, and beef farming. And you will understand it. They ain't going out in the wild catching none of that shit. And then when you see the process, you're gonna be like, I ain't eating that shit, bro. All kind of shit, man. They even show how they made the egg. When they say that what came first, the chicken or the egg, the fucking egg. They got a video. They show the scientists making the egg, and the fucking chicken came out.
It's just about tuning. It's really about just tuning into the signs that your stomach gives you, and just eating in balance. That's what I do. I just eat in balance. I know when it's too much meat or how my stomach is reacting to it. You know.
Do you know on them chicken farms?
Hey, Drop. Yo, dude was on some shit too last night too.
But my nigga K, that's my nigga though. That's my nigga, like you and TY. He crazy, ain't he?
Bro. He a player. I want him to come back. He Gucci, man.
But he a troll, man. He not a troll. He not gonna never agree. If he start out disagreeing with you, he taking that shit to death. Nope, Jesus real. Nope, I told him Jesus was real, and I'm standing. Hey, but he cool though. He woke. Put it like that. He be saying some slick shit.
Oh yeah, he cool though. He cool. He's super cool. Hell yeah. Hey,
What was y'all talking about though? You know, I was all the way saucy last night.
Y'all was both saucy. Like I couldn't get a word out. I was cool with the argument. I just wanted to ask questions.
No, I wasn't even arguing. I ain't think I was arguing until I listened to that dumb shit back. I'm like, man,
damn,
I was drunk as hell.
I wanna fucking be able to get converted. That's like being out here talking about it's a globe. I mean, it's a flat Earth and the globe Earth will come out here and you don't let me ask no questions. You might
No, I was cool with that. What I wasn't cool with.
He could have made me believe in the Bible again. He might have put me back in the Bible.
Hold on, man. I'm gonna have to mute you. Huey, I'm gonna have to mute. That's what you had said. So when you had said that, I'm like, hold on, I'll do one better. Like, hold on. You gonna mute the God? I gotta leave, bro. And then I listened back and I see why you were saying that. I was saucy as fuck.
Hell yeah, you were saucy. I said he's saucy. I said this is what you call saucy. Where I'm from, we call this sauce. He's sauced up, boy. I'm talking about he is on the sauce right now.
On a slur sauce. You know when your words slurring, you done. Hey, yeah, bro. And I ain't saying that as bragging rights. I'm saying that as it was embarrassing. Fuck, bro.
Nah, it's cool, bro, because we all
That
be
shit was
there, man. We all
embarrassing to
have been
me,
there, man.
bro. Nah, bro.
I never get on here though drunk though. I might get on here high, but I never get on this motherfucker drunk because I don't drink.
My
So
problem
I
is
can't
I'll
get on
fuck
here drunk.
around and start a live up, drunk as hell, bro. I'll be drunk. I'm firing this bitch up. Now I cut it on, look back at it the next day and be like, man, why you do that, bro? You disgust me. I'll be looking in the mirror like, you disgust me, dog.
You be
You
talking to
gotta
the
check
liquor. It
yourself
be the
because you
liquor.
ain't gonna
You
let
should look
nobody
at
else
the
do it.
liquor bottle and tell them that.
Like I said, man, you gotta check yourself when you're not gonna let nobody else do it. 'Cause I ain't gonna let
Man, if
nobody
you ain't
come
gonna
and
check
check me.
yourself, who else gonna check you, bro? Everybody
Like,
else gonna
I'm
try to
not gonna
check
let
you.
no stranger just tell me some things. Nigga, sit your ass down and be like, nigga, I'm standing up, bro. What is you talking about, bro? And I need to be sitting down. You gotta let me tell myself that. You know, don't you tell me to sit.
Like your hair leaking, fool. Sit down.
I'm standing. I'm standing up. And then I'll be like, man, I better sit down though, like dude said. Then I'll sit myself down.
You
I
dizzy, bro.
don't know, man. And it's stupid though. It hinders me in life.
Oh, man, that is funny as shit, man. Hey, look, my partner told me I be saying some real shit, but the people just around me don't want to hear it from me.
No, your real shit be in the middle of shit they ain't understanding. So when you drop the gym, it go right over their head because they like, what is you saying? Like when like you'll slip it in, say to be our own, right? You'll be like, now see, now if you look at the stars, you know the stars ain't spinning and the world ain't spinning, but if it is spinning, but anyway, we gotta be our own. You know that mean
Hey,
brown, but
Huey.
anyway, and you will keep going, and then
Hey,
the gym be lost to the people that sleep.
hey,
Go ahead, bro.
yeah, it's about the power of three. See, we got three people. So if they hear it from three people, then they might listen. Or they got to
You're
hear
right.
it three times. Everything's about the power of three.
You're right. The trilogy.
And if you ever watch the
Yep.
Dr. Omar video, he makes sure he say his point 3 times before he go into the build. That is crazy.
That's
So
three
them
six
niggas,
nine. That's 369. If you say it three, people tell you, then you heard it 3 times. That's 2 times in your mind. Each
you
time,
got
that's
people
six.
that are
And you
circle the
seeing that
block.
an infinite nine because you seen the three, but you seen the six from two. And then that made it a nine because the three and the six made a nine. You just never seen the nine. That's why it's divine. And they play tricks on us with the six and the three. But it's all about the zero and the one to be the zero and the nine. You feel me? The zero and the one was the nine. That was really the three. See, the zero and the one was two to be three. Two was really three. That's why you're dealing with duality and you're not looking at the other aspect of the truth of it. You feel what I'm saying? Because you're only looking at duality. We only see
It's three
positive or
sides.
negative. Yeah,
It's
we
three
So
only
here's
looking
sides to
how
at
the
look
truth.
at it.
positive. We look at
Look,
positive and negative and forget about the grounding.
here's how 2 to 3 though. Here's how 2 to 3. The 2 is a result of the 3. So two things come together make something else. And that would be the 3. You see what I'm saying? So like
Yep.
if a man and woman come together, they have a baby. That baby the 3 that came from the 1 and 2. That's the Trinity. You understand?
Yeah, but really came from nothing, which was the zero and the one to be the two, which made them three. So now that three was really the two, which was the first ones that made the you know what I'm saying? That's how you know that you was your mom and your pop because you was really the two. That made you three. You feel me? When you look at 0 point, but then you realize that you was 0 point, you was just controlling it from the positive and negative side. You feel me?
Right.
Yeah, man. That's what's up.
Yeah, man. Because when
So
you realize that you was day two, that made you three. You feel what I'm saying?
so that made we the Trinity.
You are the Trinity.
Right.
You are the Trinity, and you are the 0 point. You feel me?
So
Because the Trinity it can encompass the zero space. You feel me?
so can the Trinity be this without the numbers? So we can give a visual. Satan, God, and you. Whether you whoever you is, you can be a woman, male, whatever. Evil, good, evil, and you. You decide what you want to be.
Yep.
And by us having a decision, it took us away from nature itself. Because the animals don't got a decision. They just live. Period. It ain't like, man, I hate
You
that
is
other.
3 letters. You is 3 letters. I is
Yes.
1 letter. We is 2 letters.
I is 3 letters too, though. Quit playing games.
I am. I am
No,
everything.
EYE, bro. Come on, bro. Quit playing games.
Oh yeah, you got
Yeah, I
that.
is 2 and then it's 3 and as well because you got the big I, which is 3 spaces. You got the 2 lines at the top and the 1 in the middle. That's the grounder that connect your positive and negative. And then you got your point, and then you got the space in between the line. That's what the trilogy is. And then you got the IEYE. You feel me? That's why it's all the same. The U, everything is the same thing. You get 3 and U. You get I, you get U, you get the YOU, and then you get U. And then U is really 2 I's that made you up. Is the magnetic pull. You feel me?
You is unity, unity and union and universe is you. The Y is also for yin and yang, yin yang, yang, and yoga. And we do yoga so we can get to that yang, or to see the merging of the yin and the yang,
And
or the
Yahshua and
soul and the
Unity.
spirit.
You got Unity.
The
You
Y, the
got
Y is actually like an antenna. It looks like an antenna, like it's going out. The Y is
right.
actually 3. It's 3 sides to the Y. It's 3 parts to
So
the
the
Y.
Y is the devil horns, or the Y is the antlers, or the Y is the ears, or the Y is
Right. It's 3 points. 3 points, but they all came from points. Everything came from the point. That's why I'm telling you, when you're dealing with the point, this is 0 point. This is why it's 4.5. When old boy was telling you the 4.5, right? The 4.5 is the 9. You feel me? That's the point of the design. That's the half point of designing the 10. When you really seeing the 10 and you know that you got 9. Yeah, 30 of them. Oh, good.
right. That's why don't nothing go past 9 without duplicating itself. You understand? If you say
Yeah.
10, that's a 1 and a 0. You say
That's nothing but a 1 and
55.
a 0 again. Every time you get the 9, you get back to 1 and a 0. You got to go back to the design again, but they don't take you back to 0 on the 1. They put another 1 in front of you first, right? So you get the 10, you go to 99, or they show you something else. You go to 19, they're gonna show you a 2. They're gonna put something else in front of the 0 point before they show you what is original, because they never wanted you to know that you was the infinite point. You was 0 point. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, like that Sean Heidemann. I remember I was saying that last night. I wasn't that saucy. I was telling you about that Sean Heidemann video where he said they took us past the 0 and 9 and made it fractal codes. So now it's so confusing when all the fractal codes is pointing back to the 0 and 9. But now we looking at 0 to infinity. We don't gotta look from 0 to infinity. 0 to 9, keep it basic, and everything will work. They got us looking 0 to infinity. So we like 0 to a million, and we doing too much fractal coding versus sticking straight to the code, the G code. You know what I mean? But go ahead. Man, matter of fact, oh, but you ain't at your computer. I'd have had you pull that video up, man. Sean went in on that motherfucker, bro. Sean Heidemann. What's his name? Spiritual Creed. What's his name now? Don't never change your name, bro. Be hard to keep up with that shit. I just go from Sir Drop TV to the Immaculate Godson. Man, like, is that Drop? Who the fuck is it? Let me mute, bro. Go ahead.
Anyone here?
Yeah, I'm
Hello.
dealing with the screaming child at the excuse me.
What's up, damn? Who is
So,
that?
what
Mind's
do
Eye? Oh, that's damn
what do you
Josh.
all do for a living?
Man, I motherfucking smoke weed and have babies, bro, and live off the government. And I motherfucking
I make babies, raise babies, and feed babies for a living.
You say,
that's
what
what
do
I'm
you
Oh,
do? What do you
doing.
do for a living?
yeah. What do
What do
you
you?
all
Yeah,
do
man, we
for a
make.
living?
I just live
What,
life, man. Life is something that we all experience in this air that we
so
breathe in,
let's
man. That
answer
just
it
try to
straight up,
enjoy it.
though.
You feel me? That's the best
Let's
thing to
answer
do.
it straight
See,
up.
look, everybody thought that they tricked us to fool us to think that we had to do something so we could work for the
What's all to
monetary
do
system.
pussy?
That's the only reason why we have to do something is for a monetary gain. Anything other than that, we just enjoying our time and our energy with each other. That's the most thing
Hey,
that you're
here's what.
supposed to do is enjoy the experience of life. Most people don't get to enjoy the experience of life because they caught up in the hustle or bustle or trying to gain or trying to come up with some things. You feel me? Because they try to say that this is what you need to be accepted and this is what is acceptable in life. You got to have this car to be considered nice. You got to have your hair cut. You got to go pay for this fake ass money with these white folks' face on it. Money ain't worth shit. Look, money can't go buy a car. It can, right? You can go buy a car, but it can't literally pick itself up and go get one. It don't know how to choose which one to go pick.
Uh,
Hilton.
you
God
got
damn,
They
what
you
say
you gonna
said
money do
say?
something.
all of
Money?
this working, right? Do money work?
Hell no.
Money don't work shit. I work. Bitch, money don't do no working. I work every day, hard. You feel me? I
That's why
break my
they
back.
call it currency,
For
though.
what?
I heard you say it before, Huey. That's why they call it currency, because your energy makes that
That's
shit.
why it's called currency because it's energy and it's utilizing your energy to make it. And then after the only thing, even when you go pay for something, right? Say you go pay for your electric bill. The only way that you can utilize electricity is for you to turn the switch. You are the button pusher. You are the sole controller. You push all buttons. You push emotional buttons. You push the buttons of the air. You push the buttons of the wind. The buttons of the people by being able to be around and to talk and be able to move people who agree or disagree. You feel me? Because that's how they move by the way that they're hearing the vibration and the frequency.
You said something that fucked me up a minute ago. You said monetary gain. Shit, I ain't seen a monetary gain in a minute. Nowadays, payday is just distribution day. I got to pay that shit out to somebody.
It's a mon-
Hell
it's a
yeah.
mon- it's legalized, it's monetary lies, it's materialized. This is why we try to materialize
Yeah.
things. But all the materials is materialized, is real lies. This is what the same thing what I be telling you about with real lies and utilizing the lies and what lies is. They showed us real eyes with our real eyes and then show us the real lies. The
And then
same
there's
thing, bro.
actual lies.
And
And
it's
then there's
actual
actual
lies
lies.
is acting lies. What is actual? Acting like you, act of you, the act of you and the lies of it. Because look, the truth
Do
lies
you
in the act of you.
do you know
Actually,
that the definition of actualize means to make it real? Like
that
to
to make
actualize your like, let's say you have a gift. You have to actualize your gift and make it real.
to
Make it
make
in a way
real.
where
Some actual
we can
lies.
see
So
it
this,
as something real.
Listen, to make believe is what they say. To make real or to make believe, right? But only thing that you can see don't make it real. Cause I can create some paperwork that don't make it real. Just cause I said that this money is called currency and we gotta utilize this to go pay for water, don't make that real. That's a material lie. It's an actual thing that you can tangibly touch with your hands that don't mean I have no demand. We just accept what they told us that the command was. They gave it a command. Listen, man, I'm telling you, bro, it's just like green light, yellow light, red light. Do green
What I
mean go?
actually
You know, they make green mean go.
what I actually mean is when you actualize something, you turn it from your imagination to something real. You make it real so that
Listen,
everybody can see it and know it to be true.
okay, well, listen, if you imagine in your reality right now, then everything around you is real. Everybody can see it, right? But they don't know that you imagining it. Because an image is all what I am. I'm a gene. A gene. It's a gin. Or that's why you get an engine. Because it's within the gin. Fuck, man. damn, the jinn was the demon, was the man. The man that walked around. That's what Drop was saying, that was the man that came down here that fucked it all up. And women was out here living in the matriarch world instead of patriarch world. And they was eating at the Garden of Eden and everything was fruitful. And then we came out here and started being bestiality and started the animal within us because it's an I'm a L. And I'm a L. And I'm a L. I'm a male. And I am L.
We're the evolution of animals.
We are the animal. This is why we have the bestiality. If you talking about astrology, it's all the animals within. This is the beast within.
But some astrology signs are not animals, like Aquarius and Gemini. They're not animals.
Listen, but then if you go into the Chinese astrology, you something else. You a goat, a billy goat, a ram, or something else. And then these other motherfuckers saying that you a snake, a tiger, a lizard, a goddamn, you know what I mean? So look, I'm everything on it's telling you everything. You are the fish in the water. You are the damn the hooved animal walking upon the land as the fucking Taurus. You are fucking the man with the bow and arrow. You are everything that they saying you are the crab in the bucket. You are the what they call the bottom feeder and you the top tier. You the main course and the main deal. I was telling you about the big dish. This is why they give you a satellite dish, because they know that we all in a big dish, a dish bowl, a fish bowl. This is what they told you about SpongeBob. And nobody don't realize that they walking in the waters. That we are in the water. When I was telling you about okay, I see myself walking. It's two sides of me now. And it's really three sides to me, but I know it's definitely two sides of me that's walking. But the third is just the same thing that you are. It's the thing that's in between. But my physical shell is two sides of me. And they just walking together. They are in the same shell, but they just walking together. It's like the double-headed dragon. You just don't see the other head. The other head is in between my legs.
So anyway, there's still an order though. For like whatever you become aware of, like that you are. There's still like God has an order where you can actually forget about
God,
being
though? I am God. The order was my order. I am the order. God, listen, when you are God, bro. What is the order of you? You are the order.
Okay,
you keep putting it
being
into
God is one. Being God is one thing, but understanding God and truly knowing what God is doing, that's a whole different thing.
See, look, understanding God is standing underneath something, right? That motherfucker God gonna fall on your head.
Oh yeah, it's more than understand. You gotta understand, understand, overstand everything.
Okay, cool. So why would you understand God?
Well, that's one, yeah.
You don't want to stand in them. You don't want to stand in them and overstand them and stand on them, or utilize. If God is everything, He is this earth that I'm walking on. He is the air that I'm breathing. I'm gonna walk on them, stand in them, live in them, be in them, within them, keep in them. Look, man, look. I am in them, in M. I'm in M. Me is in M. I am in M. When you spell M, you get EM. Right? M, right? And if you look at M backwards, you see me. M is me. I am me. Me, I am in M. I am in them. I am in them. I'm in them.
What happens is that we actually evolve and we get to know more about life and different possibilities of being God in a certain balanced order. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, because you are that order, you're going to grow to do that. And that's your right to do so. But long as you know that you are the God, stop saying that God do it. Say that I did it.
Yeah, I'm aware that when I say God, I know that all is God. But it's for you to understand that all is God and that you are God.
Right, but what I'm saying is the more that we say God and keep you talking about it in a third party sense instead of saying this is what I did.
Yeah, so I'm using God in a different way than the way you see as God as something outside of them. I'm saying it in a totally different way. Actually, yeah, I clearly show like what God is all about, like on my videos. I don't know if you've seen any of my videos, how I explain God and show and prove. So when we speak, we use words. It's for us to actually try to, we gotta explain what we mean by what we're saying. So every once in a while, I probably might, just define what do I. I'm walking right now outside in the cold. Here, you still there? Hello?
Yeah, I'm here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we here, buddy. Hey,
I'm
listen
just
here, buddy. Look
trying
here.
to
Let
walk
me tell
around,
you something,
trying to
guy.
talk and walk around at the same time.
All right, listen
Yeah,
here,
yeah,
buddy.
me too. I'm doing some shit too. I got a lot of shit going on. I'm moving around right
Listen
down,
here, you guys. Hey,
making
you
moves,
guys. Gentlemen.
counting this
Yeah,
big
yeah,
ass money.
yeah. Go ahead.
Gentlemen.
Hey, who's this?
Damn, that's how
Sir
I gotta
John?
talk. That's how you get the mic. If I talk like that motherfucking job interview, hey, brother. I know how to get the mic now, boy. It's over with for y'all now, boy. Y'all go ahead, though, gentlemen.
No, I'm just trying to explain like how we go from animals to humans. Like what's the whole process? There's a certain order, and when you evolve, you love more. Love is inside of the word evolve, and you get to love and you get to understand whatever you want to call it, God or whatever. But you understand the source of all creation, and there's a certain order, and when we go against that, we are subject to the karma
And
of it.
look, and what it do when with everything you just said, what it do when it grow. And that's where you would get like what? Evolution. Oh, these
Yeah.
mics are on them, bro. So evolution ain't a man turning into a monkey turning into no man or none of that shit. It's the consciousness growing. It's sort of like everything you learn in life. When you have a baby, it go into that baby. So that means everything that went in your body was everything something else learned in life. And that's how people grow. That's why it's the grand awakening now. Now the seeds we having now, just think of how many times you reproduced yourself. Like everything you learn, you spitting it into another seed, and these seeds is growing. So that's why they want to do a population control. You dig what I'm saying? Because the children is being born now, white, black, Chinese, all that. They fucking indigo children. They they smarter than
I
you.
can't hear
They
you.
just can't express it how they is, but they smarter than you. All right, too late, too late. I can't say all that again.
Repeat that, 'cause
I'm still.
I don't hear anything right now.
You hear me now?
Check your signal. Yeah, I hear you now.
Yeah, I said a lot of shit I can't say again, man.
So are you aware that we have a intuition gut feeling?
Yeah, hell yeah. You get a
So
feeling
that's
through your
that's
whole
our that's
body.
our that's our God guide. That's how we balance through whatever, like how we go through from one step to another, from one experience to another, how we like consider whoever, whatever. It's that feeling. We got to feel it out and then
That you
do
drilling
whatever.
with. Right, that your body like your body do that when something about to happen. Your body do that like if you get shot, you won't even feel your ass getting shot until like after your body come out of shock of it. Like I've been hit. Like it's like something your body produce, sort of like the adrenaline. Like it's like how like a woman, like if the car fall on her baby, she can literally lift the front of the car up off her baby. Something
Oh yeah,
pumps through
that's
your
something
body
else. That's not
yeah,
intuition though.
right, right. I know it's not intuition, but you saying intuition as a gut feeling. Yeah, no, it is intuition. It's the same thing. It's a foreign substance your body pumps. So the same mom that can go out there and lift the car off her kid, if that kid was in Italy and got shot, she would have that same feeling in America. Like, what the fuck just happened? You understand? It's gonna be the same rush that pumps
Yeah.
through. So it ties in together. But no, it's not actually intuition, because I know what you're saying. I was trying to tie how the body pumps intuition in you like that. The same way it pumps adrenaline in your body like that. It's a foreign substance that your body does to let you know this happened, or you pregnant, or you know what I'm saying? Like a mom can look at her kid and say, you pregnant. The motherfucking girl on your week pregnant. You pregnant, goddamn it. If that's what
Yeah.
you're saying.
So that's what I'm living by that. I'm always filling out things with my intuition and knowing when to like switch any. It could be a certain way of seeing God or a situation or whatever. All right, y'all. I'm getting ready to go into the subway, so I had to actually come out the stream. But it's very nice talking to y'all. Very wonderful conversation. And that's right. God is supreme. God is all. It's a genius, order, dynamic game of dimensions. Check out my channel. I definitely show that. All right, peace, y'all.
Peace, Zoe. Easy, man. Be easy
All
out
right,
there, man.
man.
I'm
Oh,
out
that
here
was
too,
All
man.
right.
I didn't know that was man.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think I'm gonna get up. I'm gonna get up out of here for a minute too, man. Until I get back to the crib, man. I got a couple moves to make. I'm out here making some moves, so I need to be focused what I'm doing. But yeah, man, it's always love, man, to be able to build with y'all, man. Always with Sir dropping everybody and everybody in the chat, man. Y'all know I appreciate y'all coming through and just keep y'all vibration up. Know that it's all out here with y'all, man. All your traffic out here is your traffic. You feel me? This your work.
Yeah.
This is your work. This is your magic. This is your operation. This was your creation. You are the architect. You are the architect. Be the fucking creator of your fucking what's going on. Start knowing what's going on and projecting what you're seeing. Because it's coming quicker than it was before. This shit is coming pronto. Shout out to all my brown people. One love. Drop anything you want to say
Right.
when you get
Shit,
off.
I'm gonna say this, bro. Y'all be easy, man, and enjoy life.
It's not lit, but I didn't have
All right, y'all.
Peace.